It's that letter, homie. Straight from where they chalk names. Listen up. Yeah. Dear block, it's me again. Same hoodie, same scars, thicker skin. Still ducking blue lights and plain clothes. Still kissing my cross when the thing blows. Mama say I look like my old man. Same rage in the jaw, same cold hands. Rent late, fridge bare, we just thugged through it. Dreams too big for the bus, so we drove to it. I wrote this on a food stamp envelope. Ash on the page from the end of my smoke. Lil' bro bagging up in the back room. Fan on high, trying to wash out the fumes. I'm still posted by the corner store, ice chest. Gun in the bushes where the kids play chess. Praying I don't see my face on a t-shirt. Praying if I died that the ops feel worse. These are letters from the block. From the block. Ink bleeds like the blood on the asphalt. It don't stop. I'm just writing what I live, what I lost, what I got. If they read me in the clouds, no, I signed it from the block. Yeah, dear judge, fuck you and your whole bench. You gave my dog 20 for a cold wrench. Same week, rich boy walk free. Coke on his nose, daddy paid that fee. Dear ops, you ain't killers, you clout fiends. Internet demons with loud memes. We really zip folks, we seen guts steam. Wipe that metal off on my ripped jeans. Dear shorty, I'm sorry for the late calls. County phone buzzing through the gray walls. You said you moved on, found a soft life. I just told you do you, bit hard twice. Dear God, you there or you tapped out? How many moms gotta scream till you act now? If you listen, send a sign, something slight. Cause my heart getting hard like the steel that I letters from the block. From the block. Ink bleeds like the blood on the asphalt. It don't stop. I'm just writing what I live, what I lost, what I got. If they read me in the clouds, no, I signed it from the block. Dear me in the future, if you make it out, buy the whole hood back. Kick the feds out, put books where the bricks at. Homies on payroll, turn the trap to the church with a bar and a stage show. But if a straight catch my chest, I ain't scared though. Bury me in white chucks, fresh fade, gold halo. Tell my son be more, be better than this. And read my letters every time that you're clenching your fist, yeah. From the block, from the block. Ink bleeds like the blood on the asphalt. It don't stop. I'm just writing what I live, what I lost, what I got. If they read me in the clouds, no, I signed it from the block. Yeah, came up with the chalk outlines, turned to murals, ashes on the sidewalk, homie. Yeah, cherry blunt tip, burning by the bus stop. Graffiti halos over names that the block lost. Mama in the window scream praying at the blue tape. Sirens hum a lullaby, kids learning two fates. Dice game jumping on a broken milk crate. 12 roll slow, smell fear, taste hate. I kept a razor in the tongue of my old chucks. Hard cold but the stove hot from dope cut. Ashes on the sidewalk blowing in the wind. Homies turn to ghosts, I just pour and sip again. Trying to lead the cycle but it's dragging on my skin. Ashes on the sidewalk where it all began. Ashes on the sidewalk blowing in the wind. Homies turn to ghosts, I just pour and sip again. Trying to lead the cycle but it's dragging on my skin. Ashes on the sidewalk where it all began. Halves
Sipping a Capri Sun, we was twisted. Stash spot tucked in the back of the kitchen. Uncle in the county say the devil wear a gold chain. Pastor say repent, but the rent need cocaine. Gunshots echo off the liquor store glass. Candles on the curb, teddy bears in the grass. I told my little cousin leave before I eat you. He hit me from a burner, said the money see through.
Ashes on the sidewalk, blowing in the wind. Homies turn to ghosts, I just pour and sip again. Trying to lead a cycle, but it's dragging on my skin. Ashes on the sidewalk, where it all began. Ashes on the sidewalk, blowing in the wind. Homies turn to ghosts, I just pour and sip again. Trying to lead a cycle, but it's dragging on my skin. Ashes on the sidewalk, where it all began.
Every step I take, souls in the cracks. Names in the dust, whole life on my back. If I make it out, I'ma scream for the fallen. But the block keep calling, the block keep calling.
Ashes on the sidewalk, blowing in the wind. Homies turn to ghosts, I just pour and sip again. Trying to lead a cycle, but it's dragging on my skin. Ashes on the sidewalk, where it all began. Ashes on the sidewalk, blowing in the wind. Homies turn to ghosts, I just pour and sip again. Trying to lead a cycle, but it's dragging on my skin. Ashes on the sidewalk, where it all began.
Yeah, they remember you, even when you're gone. Listen, I was born with a chalk line stain the curb. Mama worked 2 gigs, still came to serve. Uncle got hit, left blood on the steps. We pressed the shit in our mind, that's how we never forget. Hand-me-down chucks, holes in the soul. Smell a hot-ass summer and parole patrol. Graffiti on the wall, spell hope in the set. But the homie that wrote it ain't made it out yet.
Ghettos, don't forget. Every name on the wall, every dead, every bed. Ghettos, don't forget. Every scream in the night, every tear that we sweat. Ghettos, don't forget. You can move out the block, but the block ain't lived yet. Ghettos, don't forget. Ghettos, don't forget.
Pops in the frame, not the fucking front seat. Got his face on the shirt, not the passenger seat. We pour liquor in the gutter, curse the concrete. Same corner where they zipped them in the white ass sheet. 12 roll through, hand on the strap. Looking at my skin like it's part of a map. I ain't trying to be a mural in the park all wet. So I'm ducking every trap that this world done set. Yeah.
Ghettos, don't forget. Every name on the wall, every dead, every bed. Ghettos, don't forget. Every scream in the night, every tear that we sweat. Ghettos, don't forget. You can move out the block, but the block ain't lived yet. Ghettos, don't forget. Ghettos, don't forget.
I hear sirens in my dreams, they don't fade out. Even when the check's clear, pain stay loud. You can change your address, change your set, but the hood keep receipts and collect that debt. Yeah.
Ghettos, don't forget. Every name on the wall, every dead, every dead. Ghettos, don't forget. Every scream in the night, every tear that we sweat. Ghettos, don't forget. You can move out the block, but the block ain't lived yet. Ghettos, don't forget. Ghettos, don't forget. Engine humming, windows crack. Heart heavy as a steel on my lap. Concrete souls cry too.
I was raised where the chalk lines, ghosts on the block, where your name lived longer in the mural than it do on the dock. Mama praying in the kitchen, rosary tangled in tears, while my cousin in the alley cooking poison for his peers. County bus seat sticky, handcuffs cutting my wrist. Public defender, talking like my whole life a risk. Judge look me in the eye like I'm already through. Different rules for the rich, but we both bleed too. Sidewalk stained with the dreams that we never got to chase. Got a homie in the casket, got another fight in the case. When that siren sing, it's a fucked up lullaby tune. We smoke loud just to silence all the quiet in the room.
So cry too. We just learned these streets could tell the truth. They say, motherfucker, I'm you.
Yeah.
Creek, so
My little bro text say he tired of the same 4 blocks. Say one wrong look from letting off shots. Gun in his hoodie, but the kid's still a kid. Just a broken ass mirror of the shit that we did. Food stamps folded in the ashtray, rent overdue. Pops dip, mom's working too, body damn near through. I'm yelling at the ceiling like you hear me or what? Cause I ain't feel a single blessing while we drowning in mud. Therapists say let it out, but we speaking in code. Where a hug look weak, so we throwing up mold. But every time another homie name hit that shirt, we all hard on the outside, inside it hurt.
yeah. Concrete souls crack too. We just learned to hide the bruise, turn that pain into proof. Every scar is something we know. Concrete souls crack too. We've been bleeding in these shoes. If these streets could tell the truth, they say, motherfucker, I'm you.
Yeah, we gangsters with a pulse, not statues in blue. We laugh, we love, we rage, we lose. You see a mugshot face, I see a childhood friend. You see a headline story, I see a mother at the end.
Learn to hide the bruise, turn that pain into proof. Every scar is something we knew. Concrete souls got to. We've been bleeding in these shoes. If these streets could tell the truth, they say, motherfucker, I'm you. Concrete souls cry too.
Sirens in the distance, helicopter shadow on the dome. Mama in the kitchen, hands shaking on the phone. Street lights buzzing over everything we own. Late bus, late rent, late night creeping. Pop's gone, little bro raw, ain't sleeping. Corner store, 3 deep, ski mask speaking. Gun in the backpack, heartbeat leaking. School counselor talking like she know my pain. Bitch, you clock out, we stuck in this lane. Concrete stains, see the ghost in the drain. Cousin in the joint, another cousin in the grave. Dope boy bragging, fresh fade, fresh chrome. Tattooed tears, said this how we make home. Said fuck that badge, fuck that loan. Only time we see help is a name on a stone.
Bullets, badges, broken home. Where the fuck we supposed to go? When the house ain't safe and the block feel cold. Bullets, badges, broken homes. Pray they miss my soul. Cause the ones with guns wear suits on patrol.
Knock at the door, boots heavy on the wood. Flashlights, fingers on triggers, up to no good. Face down, hands out, they scream in the crib. Lil' sis whimper, stuff bare to her rib. They flip drawers, kick shoes, step on her art. Mom, please, we clean, hand pressed to her heart. They laugh, toss pictures of my pops from the start. Then dip with a shrug, left glass, left scars. Later that night, homie slide with a plan. Hit that safe spot, we dividing in the van. I'm staring at the pistol like it's God in my hand. Either way I choose, somebody losing they fam.
Bullets, badges, broken home. Where the fuck we supposed to go? When the house ain't safe and the block feel cold. Bullets, badges, broken homes. Pray they miss my soul. Cause the ones with guns wear suits of patrol. Who raised the rage in us? Who caged the faith in us? They point say we dangerous, but they aim the pain at us. Who raised the rage in us? Who caged the faith in us? They point say we dangerous, but they aim the pain at us. safe and the block feel cold.
Bullets, flashes, broken homes. Pray they miss my soul.
Cause the ones with guns wear suits of patrol.
See, lean back. Yes, burn slow. Mirror full of ghosts. Yeah, we still go. Hungry as a pit bull, sleeping on the floor. Mama yelling through the wall, bill collectors at the door. Brian caught a case, they snatched him at the stove. Next week his baby born, he ain't seen him since he fold. Hood full of rumors, whispers in the breeze. Homie shot his own cousin over petty little fees. Gunpowder perfume stuck inside my jeans. I was praying with my finger on the trigger, sweat the seams. Posted by the liquor spot, plotting on a lick. Stomach sounding like a drum, eyes cold, heart sick. Tattoo needle humming, names on my skin. Every letter that they carve is another lost friend. War stories in the rear view, bloody on the glass. Yeah, the past still near you. Ties on the road, but the pain won't clear. True, I keep driving, but the dead still steer too. War stories in the rear view, bloody on the glass. Yeah, the past still near you. Ties on the road, but the pain won't clear. True, I keep driving, but the dead still steer too. War stories in the rear view, cruising down Crenshaw, memories on blast. First time I saw a body covered up under glass. Saw the yellow tape dance in a hot ass breeze. Auntie cried till her chest locked up, hit her knees. We was kids with a death wish, laughing at a wake. Sneaking in the kitchen, stealing rum for the taste. And the shots hit the house, everybody on the floor. Little sister with her hands on a Mickey Mouse doll. Court dates, bus rides, shackles on the ankle. Public defender looking bored, reading from an angle. Judge talking numbers like it's just math problems. 20 years vanishing aside, then he off him. I walked out the building with my rage on fire. Swore I'd burn the whole world just to lift ours high. But revenge is a needle with the dirty ass tip. You feel high for a second, then you bleed from the wrist. War stories in the rear view, bloody on the glass. Yeah, the past still near view. Ties on the road, but the pain won't clear. True, I keep driving, but the dead still steer too. War stories in the rear view, bloody on the glass. Yeah, the past still near you. Ties on the road, but the pain won't clear. True, I keep driving, but the dead still steer too. War stories in the rear view. The river shaking, I can see they faces. All my dead homies in the empty spaces. Every mile marker feel like trial papers. Every exit sign whisper, you can't escape us. I got a new crib, but the same old dreams. Wake up with my teeth clenched, taste the gasoline. If the past call back, I'ma let that ring. If the streets want blood, they can't have mine again. War stories in the rear view, bloody on the glass. Yeah, the past still near you. Ties on the road, but the pain won't clear. True, I keep driving, but the dead still steer too. War stories in the rear view, bloody on the glass. Yeah, the past still near you. Ties on the road, but the pain won't clear. True, I keep driving, but the dead still steer too. War stories in the rear view. War stories in the rear view. Yeah. This one for you. All the shit you carry. All the shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Ashtray full, rent late, still you cook, huh? Worked 2 jobs, came home, took a look, huh? At my busted ass shoes, said we gon' make it. You skipped dinner, fed me, then you faked it. Smiled through the migraines, bottles in the bathroom. Heard you cry soft, fan on, little half moon. Over your back, all them bags, all them scars. Pop gone ghost, you still reaching for the stars. PG&E, pink notice on the fridge though. You covered it with school pics, said give more. Told me use that mind, son, don't end up dead. While the cops frisk me, you shaking your head. You my rock, my rib, my whole spine. You the reason why the gang ain't on mine. Every time I bled, you was wiping off the drama. Every rose I pick now is for a tired mama.
Roses for a tired mama.
Hands cracked, eyes red from the drama. You held me down in the middle of the trauma. You deserve crowns, cars, commas. Roses for a tired mama. Roses, roses for a tired mama. You took the hits, I became the armor. Everything I am, that's you, mama.
You ain't flinch when they banged on the screen door. You just prayed, told God I need more. Kept the Bible by the bed with the bill stack. Stretch one check, whole block, still 8 facts. You was walking to the bus, feet blister. Still laughing with the neighbor, that's my sister. You say, boy, don't let this block trap you. But I'm hugging on the corner cause it trapped you. I was 13, yelling, you don't know pain. You was 19, pregnant, walking in the rain. You just stared out the window, breathing. Said one day you'll get why I ain't leaving. Now I'm grown, every verse got your voice in it. Every stage, every light got your choice in it. If I ever see heaven, it's cause you pushed harder. So I'm pulling up today with a whole damn garden.
Roses for a tired mama. Hands cracked, eyes red from the drama. You held me down in the middle of the trauma. You deserve crowns, cars, commas. Roses for a tired mama. Roses, roses for a tired mama. You took the hits, I became the armor. Everything I am, that's you, mama.
Torn backpack, same free lunch ticket, same bus, same track. Mama work late, daddy ghosts that pain. We swap war stories just to stay sane. Share one burger, split 4 fries. Took that L together when the ball got snatched. First little lick, 1 bite, 2 guys. Running back, bro, when the plan went bad. Schoolyard fights, I swung, he swung. We both got jumped, still laugh, half drunk. Blood on the shoes, knuckles all warm. Right then I knew this bond ain't norm. Brothers made, not born. Out the mud, out the storm. You my day one, fuck the score. If it's us against the world, that's war. Brothers made, not born. From the quiet to the horns, die for you. I'm home. If I lose it all, you still my home. Saw you on the floor, tubes in your arm. Yours talk soft, shit set off alarms. Doc say maybe, I say fight. Held you cold hand, cuss God all night. You took that charge when the dope was mine. Sat in that cell, did time on my crime. Came home skinny, but your eyes still bright. Said fuck that path, we flipped this life. Now we split rent, split pain, split rent again. Share one plate when the checks looked in. Tat on my skin, your name in the ink. Ain't the same blood, but we bleed same blood. Brothers made, not born. Out the mud, out the storm. You my day one, fuck the score. If it's us against the world, that's war. Brothers made, not born. From the quiet to the horns, die for you. What I'm on. If I lose it all, you still my home. If I go broke, you ride. If you go first, I die inside. If the whole block flipping high, we stand up, middle fingers high. My heart stop, bury me near, so you can talk that shit in my ear.
Scrolling past the chain link, graffiti on the bus stop, naming ink. Got your picture in my visor, heart on fire, reading old love letters through barbed wire. You was writing on that yellow pad, tears in the lines. Said you hate my block hustle, but you love my mind. I was posted by the corner store, chips in a 40. Phone buzzing with your paragraph, cussing and horny. You said, why you always ride masked up, ducking them bands? I said, I'm married to the streets, but you holding my hands. Your cousin said I'm poison, your mama called me trash, but you still slid in the cutlass, hand up under my dash. We argued in your driveway to the porch like flash. Neighbors peeking through the curtains while our futures clash. You screaming, grow the fuck up. I'm not your side quest. I'm screaming, I'ma fix this shit, but I'm half dressed. Love letters through barbed wire, heart bleeding on both sides of the fence. You say you're tired of my gunfire. I say I'm trapped in this life, it's self-defense. We write love letters through barbed wire, ink mixed with blood, sweat, and regret. If I make it out this live wire, you the one promise I ain't breaking yet. County blues on my body, center bleach in the air. You waited in that cold ass lobby, braids in your hair. You pressed your palm to the glass, eyes full of rage. Said you chose that pistol over me, now live in this cage. I said, baby, I was broke, pride big as my gun. They taught me stack dirty dollars, never how to run. You slid that picture of your belly through the metal slot. Said, it's our son, motherfucker, either change or rot. My celly laughed, called me soft, said love don't last. But I cried on that thin mattress, clutching your past. Tattooed your name on my ribs like a damn prayer. Every night writing you confessions that I ain't shared. Love letters through barbed wire, heart bleeding on both sides of the fence. You say you're tired of my gunfire. I say I'm trapped in this life, it's self-defense. We write love letters through barbed wire, ink mixed with blood, sweat, and regret. If I make it out this live wire, you the one promise I ain't breaking yet. Parole date circled in red, calendar on the wall. Every square little death, every phone call small. You said if you touch that block again, I'm gone. I said if I lose you and my kid, what I'm holding on. So I'm plotting different routes, same streets, new game. Trying to turn this hood saga to a last name. Baby, keep those letters in your nightstand drawer. I'm walking out that gate, I ain't coming back here anymore. You tired of my gunfire. I say I'm trapped in this life, it's self-defense. We write love letters through barbed wire, ink mixed with blood, sweat, and regret. If I make it out this live wire, you the one promise I ain't breaking yet.
Siren singing now, back of the projects. Grandma got her hands up, talking to the sky. Ash on the Bible, blunt in the ashtray. Sun ain't up, but we already high. Concrete halo, crack in the pavement. Tattooed tears on her homie's arraignment. Mama in the kitchen, ramen on a slow flame. Listen to the pop sound like propane. 12 hit the corner like they hunting for a payday. Spotlight swing through the blinds on a late day. Lil man banging on the table like a drive-by. Talking about revenge, looking dead in my tired eyes. Graffiti names on the wall, that's a yearbook. Every other week, one more, get his gear took. Hood full of ghosts in them white tee pictures. Candles on the curb, heavy smoke in the scriptures. Riot prayers at dawn. Hands up singing while the world set aflame. Riot prayers at dawn. Either loaded or you kneel in the aim. Riot prayers at dawn. If I die, bury me in my chain. Riot prayers at dawn. Say my name, say my name, say my name. I done seen pastors blessing dope boys' payments. Quiet in the back, humming over new arraignments. Judge throw numbers like dice in a cell block. Public defender looking bored at the bellhop. Homie hit my line like we slide when the night drop. Mama hit my line like, boy, you better find God. I'm in the middle, stress twitch in my left eye. Gun on the dresser.
dresser. Pills by the bedside, dream about caskets. Wide open face up, dream about a crib where my kids feel safe. What? 2 in the morning, helicopter still circling. Heart like an engine on red while it's working. I ain't tryna be a mural with balloons at the stop sign, but I ain't tryna run when they pushing on my bloodline. So I send one up while I load this clip. Talk to the sky with this curse on my lips like Riot, prayers at dawn. Hands up singing while the world set aflame. Riot, prayers at dawn. Either loaded or you kneel in the aim. Riot, prayers at dawn. If I die, bury me in my chain. Riot, prayers at dawn. Say my name, say my name, say my name. Head down, hoodie on, eyes swollen. Yeah, half sinner, half saint, both broken. Yeah, hollow be the block and the broken locks. Hollow be the shots in the shell case chock. Lord, if you listen, you hear these sirens. Lord, if you love us while we so violent. I don't know, so I kiss this cross. Then I kiss this metal, can't afford that loss. Yeah. Riot prayers at dawn. Hands up singing while the world set aflame. Riot prayers at dawn. Either loaded or you kneel in the aim. Riot prayers at dawn. If I die, bury me in my chain. Riot prayers at dawn. Say my name, say my name, say my name.
Handcuffs on the ground, spray can in my palm, heart loud as sirens, middle finger to the law. Came up with the cops, roll slow just to test us. Mama in the kitchen, rent lates on the dresser. We was tagging up the overpass, praying for a blessing. Only thing they ever gave us was a weapon and a record. I seen homies sell their soul for a chain and a check. I seen judges hit the gavel like they breaking our necks. They wanna keep us in the dirt, keep a knee on our chest. So I wrote my revolution on the side of their steps. Like freedom written in graffiti on a brick wall. Every color screaming loud, fuck a rich law. If they paint it over, we gon' hit it by dawn. Name on the concrete, we forever live on. Freedom written in graffiti on a brick wall. Middle of the block where the big dogs brawl. Aching like a body, they can't cage this song. Name on the concrete, we forever live. I ain't polished, I'm a problem in some raggedy shoes. Public school metal detector, packing anger like food. Teacher said I'd end up dead or doing decades in blues. Now I'm writing on a courthouse, bitch, I'm breaking your rules. Helicopter in the sky, light sweeping the hood. Helicopter in my mind, trying to flee what it could. But when that pain hit the wall, all that fear feel good. Like my dead homies talking, saying run it, you should. You should, I got curses in my verses, every bar got scars. I got prayer in my lungs, talking back to the stars. If my knuckles hit the pavement, if they slam me in cars, just remember what I scribbled on the jailhouse yard. Freedom written in graffiti on a brick wall. Every color screaming loud, fuck a rich law. If they paint it over, we gon' hit it by dawn. Name on the concrete, we forever live on. Freedom written in graffiti on a brick wall. Middle of the block where the big dogs brawl. Aching like a body, they can't cage this song. Name on the concrete, we forever live on. They call it vandal when we paint our pain, but it's history when they carve their name. You can chase us, beat us, bleed us, still can't bleach out the word freedom. They call it criminal to claim our lane, but it's business when they own our chains. You can chase us, beat us, bleed us, still can't bleach out the word freedom, freedom.
that one way, homie. Ain't no round trip out here. Listen. Mama crying in the kitchen, bills laid, eyes red, pop gone, left a pair of old Chucks and some dead cold flow. Roaches in the cereal box, I learned math, counting corners, not clocks. First pack in my palm, hand shaking hard loud. Uncle say either get it or get laid out. Little homie on the bike running warnings for the set. I'm praying but I'm still leveling the tech.
Hope on a one-way ticket. I'm riding through hell with a prayer and a digit. If I make it back, I swear I'ma flip it. But every red light feel like a visit. Hope on a one-way ticket. Got a pocket full of sins, trying to spend them all, quit it. If I see tomorrow, I'ma really try to live it big. But tonight I'm stuck right in it.
Neighbor got clipped at the light, broad day. Candle wax on the curb where the kids used to play. I keep talking about change, but the change won't blood. Judge see my skin first, never mind what I was. Baby mama say I kiss streets more than my son. She ain't wrong, every ping on my phone mean run. My homie in the box, other homie doing 30. I'm free, but my soul feel filthy, never sturdy.
Hope on a one-way ticket. I'm riding through hell with a prayer and a digit. If I make it back, I swear I'ma flip it. But every red light feel like a visit. Hope on a one-way ticket. Got a pocket full of sins, trying to spend them all, quit it. If I see tomorrow, I'ma really try to live it. But tonight I'm stuck right in it. If I jump off this ride, who gon' feed this block? If I stay on this ride, who gon' read that chalk? I'm trapped between a prayer and a whistle. Between the choir and the whistle. Last call, that's the reaper at the door. I keep buying time I can't afford. Hope on a one-way ticket. I'm riding through hell with a prayer and a digit. If I make it back, I swear I'ma flip it. But every red light feel like a visit. Hope on a one-way ticket. Got a pocket full of sins, trying to spend them all, quit it. If I see tomorrow, I'ma really try to live it. But tonight I'm stuck right in it. Hope on a one-way ticket. I'm riding through hell with a prayer and a digit. If I make it back, I swear I'ma flip it. But every red light feel like a visit. Hope on a one-way ticket. Got a pocket full of sins, trying to spend them all, quit it. If I see tomorrow, I'ma really try to live it. But tonight I'm stuck right in it.
County stripes, cold seat, heart heavy as a chain on my feet, yeah. Face pressed up to this dusty ass window. Rain runs slow like the time in my brain though. County blues on my back, itching like a rash. White bus floor smell like bleach and old ash. Guard mean mug, hand on the strap like he know my past. Like he seen me, licking shots, running fast. I see my block in the glare, little homies on the curb. I was you, middle finger to the world. Mama voicemail sitting, I ain't hit her in a week. She gon' ask what I done, why my voice sound weak. Got a baby I ain't met yet, crib that I ain't slept in. Every mile that we ride feel like something I'm forgetting.
Tears on the county bus window, they fall and they freeze in the wind. Trying to see a way out this cycle, but it's all looking blurry again. Got my life on the other side of this glass, but the streets keep pulling me in though. Hit the corner, see my block in the past. Just more tears on the county bus window.
Old head in
the back, start preaching about the system. Say they built this whole shit just to trap how we living. He did 10, came home, did 5, came back. Said the first time hurt, after that it's just mad. Lil' bro, 2 rows up, tattoo still fresh. Talk tough, but his palms sweat right through the cuffs. He asked me what it's like in the tank on the main line. Told him watch what you claiming, who you stand behind. I ain't trying to be no hero, I just wanna see my son. But the hood love toxic got me married to the gun. Seen homies die fast, seen homies die slow. Needles in they vein or they face in the flow. So I stare at my reflection in that dirty ass glass. See a boy, see a thug, see a dad, see trash. Every version in my head arguing on the low. Once they ride till you die, once they let that shit go.
Tears on the county bus window, they fall then they freeze in the wind. Trying to see a way out this cycle, but it's all looking blurry again. Got my life on the other side of this glass, but the streets keep pulling me in though. Hit the corner, see my block in the past. Just more tears on the county bus window.
If this bus turn left, do I change, do I crash? Do I end up in a box or a suit or a class? Every bump in the road, shake the chains on my wrists. Every stop sign we pass, that's a chance that I missed. I've been chasing that respect like a fiend, like a check. But respect don't raise kids, it just cover up the wreck. So I press my thumb hard on the fog and the pain. Write my son's first letter, then I wipe out his name.
Tears on the county bus window, trying to see a way out this cycle. Got my life on the other side of this glass, but the streets keep pulling me in though. Hit the corner, see my block in the past. Just more tears on the county bus window. Tears on the county bus window, they fall and they freeze in the wind. Trying to see a way out this cycle, but it's all looking blurry again. Got my life on the other side of this glass, but the streets keep pulling me in though. Hit the corner, see my block in the past. Just more tears on the county bus window.
Red bandana on the rear view, blood stains on the concrete mirror. Hard, heavy in the sea, minor move. Yeah, I'm trying to climb out. Posted on the porch, ash on my fit. Mama in the kitchen, praying I quit. Phone blowing up, homies talk slick. Slide through, got a lick. Yeah, I was knee deep, didn't need sleep. Dope in the duffel, by the front seat. Red rag hanging like a fuck you flag. Whole hood know what that shit mean. Gunshots rang, lil' bro hit. Fell on the curb where we used to spit. He grabbed my arm, whispered this it. Whole world froze in that ditch. Siren scream, I'm screaming louder. Blood on my shoes, on my powder. Looked at that rag like you the devil, but I still tied it tighter out of anger. Red bandana, tryna wash the sin out. Scrubbing, but the color never thinned out. I've been riding with the pain, let the wind shout. Red bandana, I want redemption. Yeah, I need out. Yeah. Judge hit the gavel, iron on my wrist. Cell door slam like a bassline kick. Homie from the block in the bunk talk slick. Bro, you be free if you ain't that click. Letters from my mama smell like church. Tears on the paper, every word hurt. Son, God still got you on this earth, but that red rag gon' drag you to the dirt. I stared at it, folded in my stash. Same one I used to wrap around the strap. Same one I wipe my brother blood with. Same one I die for, dumb shit. In that cold yard jogging in a circle. I saw my life small like we all rehearsed too, but I ain't tryna die for initials on a curb, dude. I want my name in my kids' first words too. Red bandana, tryna wash the sin out. Scrubbing, but the color never thinned out. I've been riding with the pain, let the wind shout. Red bandana, I want redemption. Yeah, I need out. Folded once, folded twice. Tuck it deep in the drawer like the vice. Old me calling on the late night line. New me letting that bitch ring every time.
block, but the block looks strange. Murals on the wall, all my homies in the frames. Shorties on the corner with their faces in their phones. Same crack pavement, but I feel grown. Lil' cousin ass aunt, what that rag mean? I look down, keys swinging, pockets clean. Said that's a story full of ghosts and grief. Trust me, lil' man, that ain't real cheap. Now I ride past where we used to roll dice. Drop food off when ain't got lights. Cock to the youth, tell the whole price of throwing your life at some letters on the sign. Still got that bandana in a shoebox tucked. Smell of smoke, dry blood, oh low. When the rage rise up and I feel stuck, I open that lid, remember what it fucked.
Red bandana, tryna wash the sinning out. Scrubbing but the color never thinned out. I've been riding with the pain, let the wind shout. Yeah, red bandana, I want redemption. Yeah, I need out.
Mama said, this shit run deep. Blood in the dirt, names we keep. Born in the crack of a boarded house, gunshots hum like the neighbor's mouth. Uncle in the kitchen with the Pyrex steam. Pop locked up, he a ghost in my bloodstream. Cousin got jumped, left teeth on the concrete. I learned the lace kicks, not trust who I meet. OG on the corner said, boy, make a choice. But the block talk loud and I love that voice. Bloodlines, broken chain. I'ma ride for the ones that raise me in the pain. Bloodlines and broken chain. Turn that rage into fire, let it burn through the veins. Bloodlines, bloodlines, and broken chains. If I die on the street, let them carve my name. Bloodlines, bloodlines, and broken chains. This the curse, this the crown, this the dirt I claim. Step in the yard, see tags on the brick. Whole hood branded like a slave ship script. Granddad fought wars, came home with a limp. Got called out his name, still paid that rent. Mama clocked 2 jobs, eyes red like sirens. Hands cracked open from the scrubbing in the iron. I was in class with a blade in my sock. Teacher saw my rage, tried to talk, heard a shot. Bloodlines and broken chains. I'ma ride for the ones that raised me in the pain. Bloodlines, bloodlines, and broken chains. Turn that rage into fire, let it burn through the veins. Bloodlines, bloodlines, and broken chains. Bloodlines, bloodlines, and broken chains. Yeah, I ain't proud of the shit that I did for respect, but the past got teeth and it bite at your neck. Every stripe on my arm is a family debt. I'm just trying to break even, not break and forget. Got a baby on the way, ultrasound in the glove. Judge on my back, trying to chain up my blood. Homie said slide, but my kid said stay. Tiny heartbeat louder than the block that day. I still got the set in the back of my mind, but I see my reflection in his little dark eyes. So if I gotta bleed just to cut these ties, I'll stain this curve till the curse run dry. Oh, the lies and broken chains. Bloodlines. I'ma ride for the ones that raise me in the pain. Bloodlines, bloodlines, and broken chains. Turn that rage into fire, let it burn through the veins. Bloodlines, bloodlines, and broken chains. If I die on the street, let them carve my name. Bloodlines, bloodlines, and broken chains. This the curse, this the crown, this the dirt I claim.
It's that hunger in my chest talking. That late notice on the fridge staring back at you. Listen. Mama heating up water in the cracked ass pot, saying baby food stamps all a motherfucker got. Landlord banging on the door like he on my lungs. Bitch, the block raised me, you just raised the rent, you done. Hand me down shoes but the lace is fresh, so I walk like a king with a knife in my vest. School told me dream, streets told me eat, so I double bag pain, started serving up the heat. Pop gone, only thing he left was debt. And the last name cops read when they placed their bets on who's next in the chalk line. Face on the news, I was praying for a scholarship, got scaling the fuse. Poverty's quiet rage, it don't sleep at night. It just stares at the ceiling, plotting out that fight. When your stomach say kill, but your soul say raid. You either hustle or you break, homie, pick your fate. Poverty's quiet rage, it don't make a sound. To that calm young kid, put your ass in the ground. When the hope run thin and the rent come late, you either hustle or you break, homie, pick your fate. Food truck smelling rich, I was licking my lips, counting quarters in my pocket like fuck this shit. Homie pulled up, chrome peeking from his jeans. Say you want a plate, dog, come and push with the team. First lick, heart pounding, but the cash felt warm like a blanket in December in a thunderstorm. Mama found a stash, tears heavy as hell. Said you playing with the devil, boy, I'm praying you fail. But that light bill due in the fridge, all air in the past to talk heaven, but we stuck right here. So I'm riding in the bucket like it's made of gold. Every turn, every corner, got my future on hold. Poverty's quiet rage, it don't sleep at night. It just stares at the ceiling, plotting out that fight. When your stomach say kill, but your soul say wait. You either hustle or you break, homie, pick your fate. Poverty's quiet rage, it don't make a sound. To that calm young kid, put your ass in the ground. When the hope run thin and the rent come late, you either hustle or you break, homie, pick your fate. Never talk to a roach while you sit in the dark. Tell him move out my crib, still it live in your heart. Dreams cheap when you're barely begging out loud, but that rage stay quiet, then it swallow the crowd. They wonder why we snap, why we steal, why we trap. They ain't never heard the silent scream back. Yeah. Poverty's quiet rage, it don't sleep at night. It just stares at the ceiling, plotting out that fight. When your stomach say kill, but your soul say wait. You either hustle or you break, homie, pick your fate. Poverty's quiet rage, it don't make a sound. To that calm young kid, put your ass in the ground. When the hope run thin and then the rent come late, you either hustle or you break, homie, pick your fate. Poverty's quiet rage. Poverty's quiet rage. Poverty's quiet rage. Poverty's quiet rage. Yeah. Just that fucked up fairy tale. Concrete and barbed wire. Love still breathing in this bitch. Yeah, met her on a visit, thick hips,
Brown skin glowing, baby hair slick, gold hoops, attitude showing. She said you the only one, right back, that shit matter. I've been living in the cage, she the shadow of the shadow. State boots on, shackled up, still I felt taller when she kissed me through the glass. I ain't hear the shot caller, homies clowning you in love, man. Fuck y'all jokes. She the first real hug since they took my clothes.
Love behind iron bars. You my heart in a place full of scars. Hold me down when the world too hard. Baby, you the sun in this yard. Love behind iron bars. You my prayer in the dark, no God. If I break you to piece of my heart. Love behind iron bars.
She be standing in that line, 2 hours, 3 checks, CO staring at her ass. She don't even break step, tap my number on her wrist like a bracelet, saying we gon' beat this time, we gon' make it. Phone sex on collect, whisper nasty in my ear, talk dirty by the crib that ain't even near. 2 kids on her hip, still bring my mom groceries while I'm stuck in this bitch with my guilt and my rosaries. I ain't cried since a kid cried in that day room. Saw her eyes when they canceled our date, felt doom. They shake her down, hands rough on her waistline. If they touch her one more time, I might lose my mind.
Love behind bars. You my heart in a place full of scars. Hold me down when the world too hard. Baby, you the sun in this yard. Love behind bars. My prayer in the dark, no gods. If I break you to piece of my heart. Love behind iron bars. I done banged, I done bled, I done broke these streets, but she the only one still saving me a seat. Said, baby, be parole, we gon' flip that script. I'm tryna trade this blue fit for your kiss on my lips. Got my lawyer on a retainer, my rage on a leash. Tryna turn these hot shells to a house made of peace. If this gate ever open, I'ma run to your arms, cause you the only real thing in this world full of harm. Love behind bars. You my heart in a place full of scars. Hold me down when the world too hard. Baby, you the sun in this yard. Love behind iron bars. You my prayer in the dark, no God. If I break you to piece of my heart. Love behind iron bars. On the brick, tag dripping down the wall. Mama praying in the kitchen. I was praying not to fall. Chrome pipe by the trash can. Little homie barely fit his mask, man. Sirens sing like a sad band. Corner store lit, but the cash band. Candy paint dreams in the ashtray. Court date taped on the fridge, that's the last day. Judge wanna talk about my past ways, but he never bled on the black top backstage. Burnt spoon on the stove by the rye bread. Bible on the shelf, all dust, what the sign said. Pop's ghost, just a hole in the mindset. So the block taught math, what's a 9 get? Yellow tape like a halo. Body on the curb, same shoes that I prayed for. Preacher at the scene say stay low, but the bullets in the breeze, they don't lay low. Graffiti, gospel at dawn. Right out, Psalms on the wall. If I don't make it back home, tell my sins to the sky when it falls. When it falls. Graffiti, gospel at dawn. Spray my name through Riot, main through it all. If I don't make it back home, let the pain say it all, say it all. Dope smoke in the air like incense. OGs talk God, but they rinse rent. Tattoo tears, that's the imprint. Lil' sis doing homework by the imprint of a bullet hole next to the light switch. Mama say, baby, that's light. Pick up your pen, draw wings on a night shift. So I wrote every rhyme like an indictment.
Hood choir on the line, that's the phone ring. Homie in the box, metal bed, hear the guy sing. He said, bro, get rich, do the right thing. But the landlord knocked, that's a fight ring. Half sane, half sinner in a white tee. Cross on my neck, but the gang still hype me. One hand on the grip, other right free. Trying to keep my soul where the light be. Graffiti, gospel at dawn. We write our signs on the wall. If I don't make it back home, tell my sins to the sky when it falls. Baby, gospel at dawn. Pray my name through it all. My name through it all. If I don't make it back home, let the pain say it all. Say it all. Red, blue, candlelight, mothers crying on the curb. Spray can't quiet, every hit's another word. Cussing at the heavens, middle finger to the birds. But I still bow my head, every verse, every cost. Our Father in the alley, lead us out the valley. Graffiti, gospel at dawn. Yeah. We write our signs on the wall. If I don't make it back home, tell my sins to the sky when it falls. Graffiti, gospel at dawn. Spray my name through it all. If I don't make it back home, let the pain say it all. Say it all.
Street lights blinking, mind still racing. Ash in the tray, heart still pacing. Callus say tomorrow, clock say right now. Midnight on the dash, time to break out. I was born where the chalk lines talk back, where they taught us how to low before we learned math. Mama working double, daddy disappeared fast. I was raised by the sirens and a ski mask, silver spoon. Now we had silver in a stash box. Cousin caught a case over 10 little crack rocks. Judge hit him heavy like he's swinging with a padlock. He just needed rent. They treat him like a mascot. Homies on the corner yelling, fuck that system. But we still pay tax every day just to live in it. Rent due, blood due, whole hood prison. Trying to stack enough to buy back our own vision. I've been stuck in that loop. Same block, same beef, same cops, same grief, same dreams, no sleep. But tonight I'm done. Letting chains write the script. Got the key in my chest, feel it twist, feel it click, yeah. These are chains we break at midnight. Throw that weight up off our backs, let it slide. If the world wanna choke us, we fight back. If they build another cage, we climb that. These are chains we break at midnight. Tears in our eyes, but we still fight. They can curse our name, we still ride. These are chains we break at midnight. Politician on the TV talking about crime. Never walked down the block, never stared in our eyes. He just pointing at our wounds like, look what they are. While he passing dirty bills, driving paid off cars. We was kids in the kitchen with a cold fridge, trying to pick apart noodles, split them 4 ways. You was busy in a boardroom counting campaigns, but you label us the problem when the gun bangs. Fuck that. I'm the son of a janitor and a saint. Got friends in the ground, tattoos for the pain. I ain't trying to wear a suit, I'm just trying to stay sane. But the game wanna see me in chains or a grave, so I lace up, face up, middle finger raised up. Tell my little nephew, boy, your life ain't based on shit they write in they files or they say on they station. We gon' burn those labels, that's the new foundation, yeah. These are chains we break at midnight. Throw that weight up off our backs, let it slide. If the world wanna choke us, we fight back. If they build another cage, we climb that. These are chains we break at midnight. Tears in our eyes, but we still fight. They can curse our name, we still ride. These are chains we break at midnight. Hands high,
If you're sick of begging just to stay alive, hands high. If you're tired of watching all your people die, hands high. If you done being quiet when they spend life, hands high. This the last night, this the last time. These the chains we break at midnight. Throw that weight up off our backs, let's slide. If the world wanna choke us, we fight back. If they build another cage, we climb back. These the chains we break at midnight. Tears in our eyes, but we still fight. They can curse our name, we still ride. These the chains we break at midnight.
Cruising through the block, same cracks in the pavement, same names on the wall, same candles still faded. Bottle in my lap, middle finger to the station. Lost too many homies, just my fucked up salvation. Mama said pray, but the church felt vacant. Only thing I trusted was the turf and the payments. Learn math from the plug, not the teacher explaining how the fuck I passed class, but I'm stuck in arraignments. Graffiti on the stop sign, cousin on a t-shirt. Judge read the file like our lives never seen hurt. Homie hit my phone, said he slid, now his knee hurt. Next week, wheelchair gang tat on a green shirt. Dice game deep, little bro saw the chrome flash. 12 years old, watch his big brother soul crash. Ambulance late, siren slow like a low track. Thug tears on pavement, I can't ever get my bro back. Thug tears on pavement, middle of the street where we bleed, where we pray shit. Hands in the sky, but we still on the same shit. Crying in the rain, so the hood don't say I changed, bitch. Thug tears on pavement, heart full of rage, but the chain feel weightless. Tryna wash the blood, but the stain's too ancient. OG in the alley pulling shots from a paper cup. Told me, little homie, all this glory, get your face cut. Either die for this block or you live and you fake as fuck. I looked at his scars, said we both already ate enough. Baby mama calling like, when you gonna come home? I'm stuck in the car loading clips by a drugstore, thinking about my son, tiny shoes by the front door. How I tell him I was out here hunting what I run from. Police lights flash, I'm surrounded by the chalk lines. Voices in my head sound loud in the dark times. Praying I don't crash when I swerve through the stop sign. Cried on the curb with my cousin fucking got line. Blood tears on pavement, middle of the street where we bleed, where we pray shit. Hands in the sky, but we still on the same shit. Crying in the rain, so the hood don't say I changed, bitch. Blood tears on pavement, heart full of rage, but the chain feel weightless. Tryna wash the blood, but the stain's too ancient. Everybody hard to the box, get lower to the dirt, hit the top to the mom, get colder. Tattoo tears run real when you older. You ain't gotta act tough when the pain on your shoulder. Pour one out, let it hit the ground slowly. Every drop for the ones that the night stole, homie.
Yeah. Lowrider legacy, home. Cali concrete, chrome dreams. We still here. Still on. Still rolling. Yeah, chrome day and spin, sun hitting that lip just right. Candy paint so wet, looking like I drip all night. Tattoo ink in my veins, that's my birthright. Mama praying in the kitchen, I was banging by the porch like backseat full of old tapes, that real talk. OGs in the alley shooting dice, watch the white chalk. Lil homies learn the code from the small talk. Keep your mouth shut, fool, let your life talk. I seen homies on the corner with they chest out. Week later, same fools with they flesh out. Yellow tape, white sheet, mama stressed out. Pastor at the funeral, like boy, take the blessed route. But I'm riding with the sinners on a Sunday. Bumping old cuts, middle finger to the gunplay. Trying to keep my soul clean in this one way. Dead end street where the hate got a runway. I remember every crack on this sidewalk, every jail call, every last cold cell block.
Every time I watch time on that damn clock, thinking if I ever make it out, I'm a shell shock. Now I'm back in the city like I never left. Same smoke in the air, same heavy chest. Different chain on my neck, but the same stress. Wonder if I'm next, name on that slain list. Oh, Lowrider lyric legacy. I put the block in my bars, that's my pedigree. From the ashes of the sad to the melody, I make the pavement sing, it's the remedy. Lowrider lyric legacy. Every rim rotation be a memory. Every line that I spit, that's a eulogy. For the homies and the homies that ain't seen to be. Slide down the boulevard, seat lean back. Left hand on the wheel, right hand on the strap. Ain't bragging, that survival where I grew at. Cops pull you over, better pray you make it through that. Street signs look different when you lost hope. Liquor store glowing like a dark joke. Candy bottle, brown bag, that's the heart broke. Young girl on the corner trying to start over. I remember being broke with a broke dream. Stealing food out the stove for the whole team. School lunch was the only real protein. Now I'm overseas, but the block's still in most scenes. Phone buzzing with the bad news back to back. RP in my text like it's natural fact. Everybody post pics, then they all relax. Next week, new RP, same old track. I'm trying to build something more than a mural though. Something that a little kid can't hear and feel the glow. Not just another hood tale chasing fuel smoke, but a blueprint out the trap, not a usual quote. I seen a killer break down, say he missed his kid. I seen a geek turn fiend off a little hit. I seen a pastor turn snake just for benefit. Whole city like a circus, who you dealing with? But through the bullshit, I still hear the bass knock. Still see the low hop on the same block. Old heads at the park playing name drops, saying lil homie keep it real, never change spots. Yeah, oh, Lowrider lyric legacy. I put the block in my bars, that's my pedigree. From the ashes of the sad to the melody, I make the pavement sing, it's the remedy. Lowrider lyric legacy. Every rim rotation be a memory. Every line that I spit, that's a eulogy. For the homies and the homies that ain't seen today. I got a brother doing time off a bad call. Public defender didn't care, just a fast fall. Judge looking at his file like a stat wall. Another young brown face, what's the last straw?
It's that G-Funk, gold standard, homie. Roll it up, let it ride. Chrome Dayton's on the curb, son, hitting like a spotlight. OG homie in the front, rolling slow through the stop like mama praying that the streets never swallow me whole. But I was knee deep in it, chasing that bankroll. Dice game in the alley, neon on the brown bag. Homie barely 13, already learned a toe tag. Gang injunction on the block sign, faded from the gun smoke. Cop slide, we scatter like roaches when the vans roll. Grandma on the porch saying, boy, you got a gift. Use your words, not the pistol that you always grip. I was too hard-headed, hard, heavy pocket light. So I hugged that corner like a pillow through the cold nights. Posted at the liquor store, sipping on a tall can. Dead homies on my hoodie, names written on my offhand. Every other week another shirt with a face on it. Whole hood hurt, but we front, never speak on it. Sirens singing lullabies, helicopters flashing beams. Yellow tape streaming down, cutting through our childhood dreams. Still I kept a notebook, stuffed inside my flannel, writing all this ugly down. Twisting pain in the ammo, G-Funk, gold standard. This that block bread anthem. From the gutter to the mansion, still feel that tension. Palm trees, gun shells, same damn canvas. Either paint your way out or get framed in the madness. G-Funk, gold standard, we was raised on that. Turn the speakers to the sky, let the bass talk back. From the county to the coast, we gon' claim all lane. Turn the trauma into trophies for the hurt and the crack. Mirror in the bathroom, see my pops in my face. He left bottles, left bruises, left holes in the place. He was banging for respect, I was banging for escape. He got chained to the system, I got chained to the 808. School counselors that I'm probably headed to a cell. Teacher never learned my name, just the stories they would tell. Problem child, nah, I was just a product of the block talk. Learning math from the dice in the sidewalk. Court dates like birthdays, cake made of stress. Judge looking at my skin, not the weight on my chest. Public defender, half sleep suit smelling like smoke. Whole life on the line, just a sign, little quote. I done seen homegirls sell dreams for a line. Homies trade the best years of their life for a 9. Uncles talk about the old days, blew it on the fast cash. Now they stuck up at the bus stop, watching Billy's flash past. I was riding in the bucket, paint chipping from the summers, but the system knocking hard made the whole car thunder. Every verse another engine, every bar another brick. Trying to build a new block where
my nephew ain't at risk. Had to cut some ties even though it hurt deep. Cause some homies love to coma more than ever waking from sleep. I ain't better than the next man, I'm just learning from the losses. Turn the funeral pro Ross into personal bosses. G-Funk gold standard, it's that block bread anthem. From the gutter to the mansion, still feel that tension. Palm trees, gun shells, same damn canvas. Either paint your way out or get framed in the madness. G-Funk gold standard, we was raised on that. Turn the speakers to the sky, let the bass talk back. From the county to the coast, we gon' claim our lane. Turn the trauma into trophies, pour the hurt in the game. Middle finger to the red tape, black and white court dates. Every label that they gave us, every wall, every short plate. This for every ghetto prophet that they silenced with a case. Every time they rush the spot and threw your letters in the waste. We survived all that, still here, still standing with the weight on our back. This that soundtrack for the struggle and the climb, for the fools in the trap that still dream.
Yeah. Cali breeze in the cut. Ash on my jeans. Seat lean back, homie. Let's ride. Sun hit the chrome, that bitch glow like a halo. Corner store stop, grab a wrap and a Fago. Blunt on my lip while I count up the bankroll. Tat on my neck, let them know what I bang for. Palm trees sway when the engine growl heavy. Old school Chevy trunk beating real petty. Whole block know when I slide shit deadly. Got a 45 tuck riding low, hold it steady. Mama said, boy, that street gon' claim you. I was in the alley with the heat, not a game tube. Lil' homies watch every move, tryna aim too. Fuck around, lose your soul over gang fuse. 3 in the morning, liquor on my breath. Arguing with demons, flirting with death. Ex-bitch blowing up my phone, all stressed. But the only thing I'm kissing is the chrome on the tech. Concrete talk, I don't do rap cap. Seen a homie turn ghost over one bad trap. Seen blood on the curb, had to scrub that black. Then hit the car wash like it ain't all that. Whole lot of pain in this pretty ass view. Blue sky, blue red, blue lights in the rear too. Sirens hum with the beat when they near fool. Either freeze up or you steer smooth.
Got it cruise classic, riding through the madness. Smoke in the air, let it ride, fuck sadness. Hand on the wheel, other hand on a bad bitch. Rolling down the block like we married to this savage shit. Chronic cruise classic, pedal to the static. Heart full of rage, but the ride feel magic. If I die tonight, put my name on the canvas. Spray it on the wall where we started all this gang shit.
Hood day grill, smoke kids in a sprinkler. Big homie fresh out, eyes still sinister. Tattoo stories run deep like ministers. Every single line got a grade by the signature. My cousin in the cell got a daughter he ain't met yet. Baby mama moved on, throwing shit in the group text. He called me from the yard, say he dreaming of a sunset. I'm rolling down his block, praying he ain't done yet. Politics thick, can't slip, shit surgical. Wrong color hat in the wrong turf vertical. Mother on the porch with a candle, that's personal. Another name sprayed on the wall like a mural. We ain't glorify war, but we live in it. Get a chain, get a card, and you die in it. I seen real ones fade off the sky limit. Then the DJ spin a track and we vibe with it. Contradiction in the cup when I sip slow. Pour a little on the curb for the kinfolk. Laugh through the pain, crack glass on the window. Cruising past the spot where they lit my homie tenfold. Street lights flicker while the blunt tip spark. Got a heater in the dash and a hole in my heart. Talk tough on the net, but you fold in the dark. We was posted on the Ave, turning stones into art.
Chronic cruise classic, riding through the madness. Smoke in the air, let it ride, fuck sadness. Hand on the wheel, other hand on a bad bitch. Rolling down the block like we married to the savage shit. Chronic cruise classic, pedal to the static. Heart full of rage, but the ride feel magic. If I die tonight, put my name on the canvas. Spray it on the wall where we started all this gang shit.
Windows down, hate a block, breathe. Every siren, every laugh, every heartbeat. Talk box singing from a backyard party. Brown liquor burn while we dance with the concrete. You ever seen a killer hug his kid at sundown? White blood off his shoes, then he calmed down. You ever seen a saint lose faith with the gun sound? Everybody gangster till somebody get gunned down. It's the life that we ride for, die for. Toast for the homies doing time on the side though. I've been trying to read a sign with the sky for, but the
yeah.
Sidewalk Chronicle, homie. Lace your chucks up tight, look. Turn that corner slow. Early morning Compton concrete dam. Sky gray as a tank. Mama yelling through the window. Boy, pull up them pants. I hit the yard. Two-step, heel toe in the dust. Blue strings on the chucks. Whole block know it's us. Chain hang. Corner store bag full of cheap snacks. Graffiti spelled a set name. Crooked on the train tracks. OG on the porch. Old pistol in his lap. He nod once when I pass. That salute mean a lot. Dice click on the sidewalk. Smoking the breeze. Fiend talk cheap. Trying to get a front on some trees. Cruiser roll slow. Camera eyes on the block. We freeze then laugh and slide right back in the talk. Lil homies watch my feet move. Study every turn, every hop, every glide, every pattern they learn. This how you carve your name. I tell them right in the street without a spray can. Just rhythm and heat.
Sidewalk Chronicle. Step for the ones ain't here. Every slide, every line. Spell blood, sweat, tears. From the alley to the air. Let the whole hood see. When I groove on the concrete, it's the set to me. Sidewalk Chronicle.
Story in every stride. When I dip, when I drag, that's pain in disguise. If you grew up where I grew, then you feel this pride. Sidewalk Chronicle. Let the dead homies lie. 2 in the morning when the phone buzz. Wrong tone, lil' cuz crying, they just hit him, he gone. Hard drop, palm sweat, grab the sweater off the chair. Gun by the mattress, stare at it, then just stare. I can slide right now, black hoodie, rage blinder. Hit the backyard, bang, music, dance out my mind. Speakers on blast, that bass hug my ribs. Old photo on the wall, me and him as kids. I hit the first groove, stiff, jaw tight, vision red. Then the steps start talking louder than the voice in my head. He'll tap for the first time, he got jumped, we ran, toe drag for the last time we shook hands, man. Shuffle for the summers where the water gun sprayed. Hop for every single bad choice that we made. Spin for the bullets we dodged by luck. Stomp for the nights we was really stuck. My shadow on the fence look bigger than I am. Like every ghost I ever knew. Steady dancing where I stand. Neighbors peeking out the blinds while I rage in the yard. But to them it's just a dance, they don't see them scars.
Sidewalk Chronicle. Step for the ones ain't here. Every slide, every line. Spell blood, sweat, tears. From the alley to the air, let the whole hood see. When I groove on the concrete, it's the set for me. Sidewalk Chronicle.
Story in every stride. When I dip, when I drag, that's pain in disguise. If you grew up where I grew, then you feel this pride. Sidewalk Chronicle. Let the dead homies ride. Daytime back on the block. Chain link choir. Bark of the pit bull, sizzle of the tire. Young shorty on the curb, got a pistol in his lap. He flash it like jewelry when the camera snap. I tell him, lil' homie, that cold steel don't love. He laugh, throw a set sign, twist fingers up. Big bro, you still dancing, we really outside. I say I'm really still here, cause I learned how to slide. Out of sight when it pop out the way, live long. He shrugged, say that old talk, brain built wrong. So I lace up slow, right there in his face. Let the circle on the concrete turn into a stage. Crowd build, marching wide, kids giggle, phones out. Every hop, draw a map, let me trace this route. This step right here from 95 Truths. That's one from the time they zipped my unk in a suit. Westwave from the day your mama brought you home. This drag from the night we had to bury Jerome. I ain't preach with my tongue, I just speak with my feet. Yeah. Faded funk Foreman in this bitch. West side. Look. Yeah. Used to hug the
block, fucked up, gun the bushes. Mama in the kitchen, crack smoke in the cushions. Uncle on the knob, burnt spoon by the oven. Only thing I ever trusted was the homies I was running. Dice game, front porch, dog bark, hood anthem. Hit a lick, split it 6 ways, pockets looking handsome. County bus code, still bench, wrist aching. Judge talking years, baby mom's heartbreaking. Early morning serve, same hoodie, same corner. Dope boy diploma, chalk lines as a warning. Lost Lil Dre to a stray, shit numb now. Funeral fit in a church, smelling gunpowder. Granny reading songs, but I'm plotting on a play. Trying to flip another zip, ducking fans all day. Phone tap, paranoia, talking code on the line. If I say paint the crib, that mean bullets gon' fly. Seen a homie turn snitch for a light little sentence. Used to ride front seat, now he work with forensics. Told my youngin' trust worse than death, cause you can hug a fake nigga while he sharpen the tech. I got alcohol breath, weed ashes on my denim. Dreams of a safe place, still I can't let them. Every time I close eyes, see a dead man leering, but I still clock in when the fiends start cheering. I'm the faded fuck Foreman, running this ground. Got the whole hood swaying when I clock that time. Soul full of scars, but the bass stay strong. If I die in these streets, let the funk play on. I'm the faded fuck Foreman, call my name. Got the whole block booming off this broke man plane. Blood on my Nikes, prison in my lungs. If I fade in the night, let the funk live on. Liquor store clerk, know my government by heart. See my EBT card, see the tats, see the scars. He don't even ask questions when I'm short a few dollars. Just nods like, go ahead homie, he done seen too many problems. Crack mirror in the bathroom, lying on the counter. Baby girl banging on the door, I tell her give me an hour. She don't know I'm trying to shake the shakes. Hands twitching, every bump feel like trading in my soul for a minute. For key to the trap, metal gate, rust squeak. Shoebox in the ceiling with the work in the heat. Baby mama say I'm dead till you chose that life, but she still call my phone when the bills ain't right. Couple baby daddies hate me, but they softer than a pillow. Type the post gang shit, still snitch from the window. I done stared at that ceiling fan, thinking about a rope. Cause these demons in my chest tap dance on hope. Homie asking why God let good niggas get popped. I said God left the hood when the landlord stopped. When they doubled up the rent, brought cops with the coffee. Evicted half the block, then they blamed us for robbery. Still I slide through the alley, trash fire warm. Hood choir humming while the sirens swarm. Lil homies play tag around the chalk where he fell. We adapt to the trauma, call this bullshit kill. I'm the faded funk forward and I'm all in this crime. Got the whole hood swaying when I clock that time. Soul full of scars, but the bass stay strong. If I die in these streets, let the funk play. I'm a faded funk forward, call my name. Got the whole block booming off this broke man plane. Blood on my Nikes, reason in my lungs. If I fade in the night, let the funk live on. Yeah, I'm the foreman of this fucked up factory, where we handcraft pain, pack it up like batteries. Send it down the line, let the next kid hold it. Tell him this is how we live, watch his little soul folding. My OG taught me more about guns than taxes. Showed me how to bag work, not how to file chances. He got life.
Yeah. It's that timeless turf tone, homie. Turn that shit up. Sun hot on the block. Crack curb, chip paint. OG on the porch with a fifth talking about saints. Lil homie with a burner in his backpack tripping. Mama in the window with a cross, eyes dripping. Dice hit the concrete shouts, little side bets. Food stamps in the ashtray, chasing them side checks. Cop car creeping past, slow like it know us. We stare back, middle fingers in a cold hush. Nikes on the wire like trophies, hanging. Every pair another pretty face that ain't staying. Chain swing heavy, pockets light, heart heavy. Enemies around the corner, I walk already ready. Grandma yelling, boy changing, you gon' die early. But how I leave when the struggle done fed me and hurt me. I seen chalk lines smosh in the summer rain. Names on the wall, spray cans trying to numb the pain. Cousin in the casket, suit that he ain't picked. Pastor say he was God, but that feel like a trick. I feel that rage rise up, demons in my jaw clench. My homie tell me ride, but revenge got a strong stench.
Timeless turf tune, it's the song of the block. Blood stains, crack frames, still we pushing that clock. From the alley to the ave, hear the echo when it boom. Every ghetto got a story, this the timeless turf tune. Timeless turf tune, it's the prayer and the curse. And the gold teeth, gun smoke, see the pain in a verse. If I die on this corner, let my name fill the room. Turn the speakers to the sky, bump that timeless timeless turf too.
Liquor store neon, buzz over dirty glass. EBT swipe, clerk stare when we purchase gas. Candy for the kids, switches for the big dogs. Half the hood on papers, ducking them pig calls. Hoopty in the driveway, leaking on the oil stain. Bass rattling the rust, windows rattle with the strain. Baby mama blowing up my phone, talking child care. But I'm trying to dodge shells, I ain't even trying to sound fair. Court date on Friday, trap phone on Monday. Judge talking numbers like we numbers, not sons, ayy. Public defender with a tie that don't fit right. He don't even know my name, but he know that might get life. I twist stress in the backwood, lungs full of trauma. Daddy in a halfway house, mama in some drama. Sister in a scrub top, tired working graveyards, trying to keep the lights on. She the only one that stayed hard. Homie slinging poison just to eat, that shit twisted. But when the fridge empty, morals get evicted. You ever hug a killer while his hand's still shaking? Tell me what forgiveness mean when your whole block vacant. They shot my dog on his way to the studio. Pen in his pocket, had a verse, had a fluid flow. Now it's verse on his track. When I yell his name, I pour a little out, talk shit, then I
Timeless turf tune is the song of the block. Blood stains, crack frames, still we pushing that clock. From the alley to the ave, hear the echo when it boom. Every ghetto got a story, this the timeless turf tune. Timeless turf tune is the prayer and the curse. In the cold teeth, gun smoke, see the pain in a verse. If I die on this corner, let my name fill the room. Turn the speakers to the sky, bump the timeless turf tune.
Little man only 10, but you know.
Yeah. Turn that shit up. Hydraulics hitting in this bitch. Westside. Look. Candy paint dripping, bitch, I'm sliding down the back street. Chrome thing poking like a motherfucking track meet. Blue rag hanging out the pocket, that's a stamp G. Rolling through the section where they turn you to a stamp G. Mama said they either throwing dirt or throwing cups. Either way, they trying to see you laid out or locked up. Sucker tried to press, now he pressing on his luck. I ain't really into talking, I've been talking with this drama. Flame in the blunt, I'm inhaling all the trauma. Little homie barely 13, sliding with a llama. OG on the porch saying, damn, that's your karma. But I've been knee deep, ain't a thing by the comma. Palm trees swaying over yellow tape corners. Sirens sing sad songs, shit, that's our chorus. Every other week another RP mural in the set. Since a snot nose pain got plural. County bus chains, I done rattled on that cage. Came home thirsty, more anger than age. Swear I tried chilling, then the phone start ringing. Bro, we just seen him, now the demon start grinning. Posted in the alley, heart beating through the pro club. Know I could walk away, but this is how the code was. Face in my mind from the homies in the sky. If I slide, maybe live. If I don't, then I die, look.
Hazy Hydraulics Hit, let the whole block bounce. Ghetto got a grip on me, I can't count out. Every time I ride, know I ride with some shit. Pray I see the morning, but I still let it rip. Hazy Hydraulics Hit, let the whole block bounce. Devil in my rear view, angel in my mouth. Got my finger on the trigger and my hand on the spliff. Tryna keep my soul clean in this dirty ass crib.
I got scars on my knuckles, got ink on my skin. Got a name on my arm that ain't breathing again. He got caught slipping, walking home from the store. Wrong color on his hat, now he bodies on the floor. We ain't grow around love, we grew up around liquor. Dope boys, dice games, fiends getting thinner. Uncles in the kitchen turning powder into dinner. We was playing bang bang way before we met a sprinter. Teacher said college, I was thinking about a college. Searchlight on the yard, we was trying to earn $1. Half the homies either faded off a pill or the bottle. Other half banging heavy, bet they never see tomorrow. Check my reflection, all I see is my pops though. Same mean mug, same chips, same potholes. He died on the block, I was barely even 10. Swore I'd never be him, now I'm walking where he been. Baby mama blowing up the phone like you changing. I'm just trying to juggle court dates and these payments. Son getting older, asking daddy why you angry. How I tell him about the homies in the graves and the chain gangs. Nightmares every time I blink, it's a crime scene. Hoping that the Lord see the good in my grind, please. No, I ain't perfect, but I'm caught in the script. And every time I try to leave, this the shit that I get.
Hydraulics Hit, let the whole block bounce. Ghetto got a grip on me, I can't count out. Every time I ride, know I ride with some shit.
Yeah. Roll the stained glass down. Let that sunshine hit the chrome. This that G-Ride gospel, homie. Pray on the move. Yeah. Mama said, boy, you either pastor or a problem.
I was on the corner trying to hustle out the column. Bible in the kitchen, baking soda by the faucet. Angels on my shoulders, demons posted in the projects. Candy paint dripping like the blood from the block. Homie banging on the door, yelling fuck the cops. Sermon out the trunk, every tape was a scripture. Every fiend face, just a cracked stained glass picture. I ain't never had a halo, just the Raiders hat tilted. Ties in my shoebox, dirty money all quilted. Tattooed tears I ain't earned, they was handed. Growing up fast, funerals like they planned it. Pop was a ghost, only saw him in the mirror. Same cold glare, same anger getting clearer. Praying over blunts, ash falling on the gospel. Sweat on the wheel, hard, heavy, feeling hostile. I was riding down Slauson with a trunk full of issues. Heaven on the dash, hell scribbled in the tissues. Homie in the passenger, strapped like confession. Said anybody trip, we gon' teach them a lesson. But I was hearing mama humming through the static. Old church hymn cutting through the dope boy habit. Lord, if you listen in, I ain't shit, but I'm trying. Speed limit 30, but my soul out here flying. It's that G-Ride gospel, chrome on the page, centerfold apostle. Hood choir singing when the muffler rumble. Prayers in the ashtray, dreams in the duffel. It's that G-Ride gospel, rolling through the fire, ain't trying to die hollow. Street light halo on the crack, that's gravel. Bless me, Lord, every time these wheels travel. Yeah. Never trusted saints in them pressed ass suits. Talking about sin with they soft ass boots. We was in the alley where the blood don't rinse, where the OGs preach with a blade and a wrench. Homie got jumped trying to walk the right path, then he came back crooked with the pipe and the stash. I seen choir boys turn into stick-up kids, seen good girls lose halos for a crib. West Side Sunday, organ in the sky, but the choir hears sirens when somebody die. Liquor store steeple, neon cross flicker, passed it outside, cussing trying to buy his liquor. I believed in nothing but the tank on E. Thought God forgot the hood, forgot me. Till a bullet missed my head by a goddamn inch. Hit the back window, made the whole whip flinch. Glass on my lap like communion wine. Homie screaming, hit the gas, we gon' be just fine. Heart deep corner like a kick in the trunk. Tires hugging every corner like a punk in the funk. I could hear my mom cry through the phone, I ignored. Voice in my head saying, boy, that's the Lord. Pulled to the curb, hand shaking on the leather. Looked up, saw a cloud shaped like Beretta start. If there really is a plan for a villain, it gotta start here in this car with this willing. It's that G-Ride gospel, chrome on the page, centerfold apostle. Hood choir singing when the muffler rumble. Prayers in the ashtray, dreams in the duffel. It's that G-Ride gospel, rolling through the fire, ain't trying to die hollow. Street light halo on the crack, that's gravel. Bless me, Lord, every time he's with his feeling. Yeah. I done broke every law that my mama ever quoted. Still kiss both cheeks when the casket got floated. Watch my little cousin trade backpacks for a burner. Straight a kid turned block, slow learner. Judge gave my brother 20 like a coupon code. Whole fam in the pews, heavy shoulders bow low. I ain't crying, the court cry, turning that key. Ignition like a lighter in a pitch black sea. Dashboard rosary swinging with the lane switch. Only time I feel peace is that bass in the mix. I be talking to the hood like a prophet with a pager. Every bar a parable, every verse more danger. Don't shoot that, man. Heat.
Yeah. 92 shit. Yeah. The 90s ran roll ritual. Turn that shit up. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Chrome lip dripping as I creep past. Ash on my sweats from the weed stash. Pages still buzzing on the seat dash. Hood on my back like a ski mask. Mama in my ear talking church talk. Homies in the alley with the work talk. Judge in the city love the perk walk. I just want my brothers off the murk chalk. Baby mama tripping on my late calls. Ran past Duke, fuck these fake laws. Got a little cousin pushing 8 balls. Same damn block, different paint on the same walls. Liquor in my cup, heavy like resentment. OG said, little fool, that's your sentence. Bail bonds fly in the glove box. Gun in the trunk, got the club lock. Cousin in the cell on the bunk bed. Said he heard my song on the bunk spread. Tears on his face when the beat hit. Told me never let him treat you like you ain't shit. So I been blocks with a death wish. Swear every left feel reckless. But the right turn lit the breakfast. With my little son asking why life so senseless.
Ain't in my ritual. Slow lane lit, so spiritual. Bump that pain, make the pivot though. Praying I don't fake, keep it lyrical. 90s rim roll ritual. Still in the door, still critical. Ride for the fam, that's literal. Praying I don't die, stay invincible.
Street sign bent from the crash last winter. Blood stain faded, but the ghost still linger. Homie hit my phone talking about slide. Couple little ops got him feeling that pride. He like, fuck talk, we gon' ride on sight. I'm like, we already buried 3 this life. Funeral fit still hang in the closet. Every black suit feel toxic. Gunshots echo in my daydreams. Used to play tag, now it's red beams. Little kids duck when the car slow. They ain't even flinch when the star glow. Coach at the park tryna draft us. We was in the back rolling fat blunts. Graffiti on the fence where we laughed once. Now the same fence got a black front. Picture of a homie with the candles. Mama tryna hold it but she can't though. Passed her in the corner with a pamphlet. I just see her coughing and I'm anxious. Should've took that bus to them night schools. Barely did math, learned tri-pools. 1 for the dope, 1 aside tool. 1 for the homie when he died, that's a slide rule. Now I'm staring at my kid through the rear view. Thinking if I crash, who he cling to. If I get cracked, who he sing to. If I get clapped, who he bring through.
90s rim ritual. Slow lane lit, so spiritual. Bump that pain, make a pivot though. Praying I don't fake, keep it lyrical. 90s rim ritual. Still in the door, still critical. Ride for the fam, that's literal. Praying I don't die, stay invincible.
Hey, dice game jumping by the stoop light. 20 on the floor in the mood right. Saw my little cousin with a blue rag. Looked me in the face like you mad. I ain't even speak, just hugged him. He smelled like smoke and the struggle. Told him ain't shit at the end but the graveyard. He said, they already took my brave heart. Shot his big bro on a lunch run. Now he wanna grow up with a gun tongue. I know that rage, I held that. See my pops die, never smelled that. Hospital room with the bleach fumes. Mama on a chair trying to breathe through. Doctor say time and the beat stop. Whole world mute but the street talk. So I hit the ab like a maniac. Every little slight I was spraying back. Every little check I was playing craps. Every new friend just a maybe rat. Then the siren hit, got my eyes wide. Saw my homie cuffed on the side ride. Swear I felt sick in my own. Yeah, I know real good, but the street talk. Oh, sure. Yeah. Oh.
Middle of the maze. This that Hood Harmony Haze. Ride with me. Mama scrubbing pots, grease pop on her wrist. I was bagging up grams right next to the fridge. Ash on the floor, roaches run through the crib. Cousin on the couch, lean stuck in his ribs. Posters on the wall, half torn, half faith. Judge gave my brother 10, we just sat no grace. Phone on the hook, dial tone like a hum. Only thing that ever rang was the click of a drum. I learned math on a scale, quarter to a zone. First piece I ever took felt colder than home. Church choir Sunday, whole block in a suit. Monday morning, same choir boys loading the tool. I ain't glorify shit, it's survival, bitch. Either swallow your pride or you starve in the ditch. OG told me, little homie, either go or be gone. Then he bled on the pavement, face stuck to the lawn. Sirens like a lullaby, sleep through screams. Even funerals felt routine to the team. We ain't kids, we just targets in small t-shirts. Smell bleach, smell blood, smell cushion my shirt. I used to dream about a chain and a candy ride. Before I knew the candy paint be the reason they slide. Before I knew a side eye turned to a side hit and a handshake. Hide hate with
a slide grip. Uncle taught me how to roll, never how to read stocks. Only charts that we knew was the ones from the block. Graffiti on the handball wall, names of the dead. We pray under street signs, sky full of lead. All I wanted was a lane where my demons can't merge. That I'm hand on a burner, other hand on a verse. Hood harmony haze. I've been lost in this fog for days, trying to sing through the shots and rage, trying to live through the lies they say. Hood harmony haze. Got the quiet and the cul-de-sac praying for change. Got the drum line bang when we vent our pain. It's that hood harmony. See dope boys die with their sneakers still clean. Seen a pastor in the front row cheer for a fiend. Seen a crib turn to court when the cops rush in. Seen a snitch turn a hero when the badge jumps in. Baby mama in the doorway, tears on her cheeks. She was just trying to work, he was gone by the week. Little man in the stroller ain't understand shit, just stared at the yellow tape, fingers on his lips. Every corner got a story they don't put on the news. They see brown, they see black, they just chalk up the views. They don't see grandma bent over knees for a roof, or the light bill late while she stretching the food. City council get a cut from the liquor and pills, then they pointed us like we the root of the ill. Fuck that, we the choir that they scared gon' sing. We the ones turn a crack pipe into a ring. They gave us Section 8, gave us rust in the sink, then they act surprised how we drown in a drink. They flooded every project with a crate and a key, then locked the gate through the cuffs, said it's keeping us free. Fuck a ribbon on a pole, we need books in the start. We need therapy for shooters with a hole in their heart. We need jobs that ain't jail, we need truth, not a speech. We need more than a slogan on a cop car seat. I'm tired of hashtags, tired of the trend, tired of the candlelight, tired of pretend. They say pick yourself up like we ain't got chains. Invisible as hell, but they cut the same. Label calling like, homie, make a hit for the club. I'm like, bitch, my homie died, get the fuck off my line. Trying to balance this rage with a humming that. Yeah. Hood harmony haze. I've been lost in this fog for days, trying to sing through the shots and rage, trying to live through the lies they say. Hood harmony haze. Got the choir in the cul-de-sac praying for change. Got the drum line bang when we vent our pain. Just that hood harmony haze.
Coast. West Side Sermon in the flesh. Turn that up a little bit. Yeah. I was raised with a chalk kid, hide on the blacktop, candy paint drip, homies posted at the backdrop, uncles in the kitchen bagging work off the laptop, 2 for 15, try and flip it to a stash spot, mom praying pop, slid that food like a hubcap, gang sign scribbled in my map book where the love at, teacher said college but the block said bus back, first pack heavy in my hoodie where the snub at, curbside sermons, OGs talk about the chain gang, gold teeth, bullet scars, dry laugh, same pain, one wrong move, little homie, it's a plain game, 6 feet deep or your face in the frame, man. Summertime cookout, smoke thick in the lot though. Domino slamming, but we gamble with a Glock close. Cherry red rag hanging loose from the cargo. Car full of death wish, driving with the car, no bus stop late. I was staring at a closed door, busted shoes. Same hoodie from the week before, stomach on empty. Pride said we don't speak poor, so I hit the homie, said I'm down if the streets roar. First lick, heartbeat louder than the kick drum. Mask half on, palm sweating with the big gun. Seen a man beg, kids cried and the fear come. Walked out, changed, left my soul where the tears run. Some nights I can hear that echo in the stairwell. Faces in my nightmares, smoke with a burnt smell. Trying to ride clean, but my conscience on the carousel. Devil in the rear view, laughing like farewell. Classic Coast Cipher, this that real talk. Corduroy soles on the crack walk. From the back blocks to the boardwalk. We either level up or we get chalk. Classic Coast Cipher, this that real pain. Ghetto bird circles when it's
it smell flame. Trying to break the cycle, trying to break chains. Still I got the coast running through my veins. Middle school dances, pistols in the bleacher. Slow jam playing, but we watching for the reaper. Little homie slump with a hole in his sneaker. Whole crowd scatter, sirens sing through the speakers. Mama said church, I was stuck in the curse though. Sneaking out the window, trying to see what the turf hold. Lust for the fast life, crack smoking fur coats. Thought I was a king with a pistol in a hurt soul. Cold nights, hoodie tight, standing by the liquor store. Fist fights, shootouts, ducking when the trigger roll. Cops roll, pat us down, call us every slur for show. Hands on the hood, same script that we heard before. Judge gave my cousin 20 flat off a plea deal. He ain't even shoot, but they hit him with the weed feel. Said he fit the picture, dirty system on a cheap wheel. Fam in the hallway, crying like the grief real. Grandma on the porch with a Bible and a smoke cloud. Ask me where I'm headed, why the homies yelling roll loud. I can see the hurt in the face when I ghost out. Trying to be a legend on the block that get mowed down. Chain on my neck, but my heart feel chained up. Every funeral the same song with the same cut. Liquor store flowers, candle wax when the flame bust. Teddy bears leaning on a pole where his name stuck. I'm talking about trauma that we laugh off daily. Tattoo teardrops, dead homies on the plane tee. Whole city smell like Kush lead in the brake leak. We just trying to breathe in the world, trying to break me. Hard talk, but I still see hope in the ashtray. Every little kid with a Street Slide Saga. Let's talk about it. Yeah. Young fool on the corner. Shirt smelling like kush, ash burn holes in the carpet of the one that unbush. Mama in the back yelling, boy, you ain't shit. I'm weighing out a half thinking, watch me get rich. Rust on the porch rail, Henny in a paper bag. Old head say chill, I'm laughing, talking big brag. Phone chirp, fiend calling, need a fix by 9. I'm talking, meet me by the alley where the stray dogs dine. Cousin in the pen, send letters on the thin paper. Tell me leave the block, little bro, do it now, not later. But the money gotta smell, little sweet, little poison. When the stomach growls loud, pride ain't got a voice. The cruising down Crenshaw, rim still missing caps, hub wobbling, but we slide. Middle finger to the past, police in the rear view. I ain't got time to crash. One hand on the wheel, other hand on the stash. Baby mama blowing up my phone, talking child support. I'm thinking one more play, I could change the whole course. But the homie in the passenger, tweaking his eyes, say we either die in this bitch or we finally ride. Street Slide Saga, we ride, we ride. Palm trees lean while the sirens cry. From the gutter to the grave to the grind, that's life. If the block don't love me, then the block can die. Street Slide Saga, we slide, we slide. Blood on the curb, but the sun still shine. If the law want war, tell them cross that line. If my heart go cold, blame the fuck to the little homie got jumped, they stomped his face in the dust. He only 13, no more shells than he trusts. He looked me dead in the eye, say teach me to bust. I see myself in the kid, that reflection disgust. We used to hoop on the crate, now we shoot at the gate. Where the ops hang late, talking who gon' break. Funeral after funeral, all the songs sound same. Another t-shirt press, just a name in a flame. Dealer talk slick, but the reaper moves slicker. Every handshake suspect, every knock sound thick. I keep the 40 in the couch with the loose ass springs, cause a homie turned snitch over 2-3 things. Chrome on the hip made my walk feel taller, but the fear in my gut made my soul feel smaller. You can flex on the gram with the cash phone clowning, but the feds froze screenshot, case file count. Block party turn brawl when the liquor run dry. One shot in the air, see the whole crowd fly. Old lady at the window make the cross then high. Say she pray every night that the devil pass by. Hey. Street Slide Saga, we ride, we ride.
Palm trees lean while the sirens cry. From the gutter to the grave to the grind, that's life. If the block don't love me, then the block can die. Street slide, Saga, we slide, we slide. Blood on the curb, but the sun still shine. If the law won't war, tell them cross that line. If my heart go cold, blame the fucked up times. Late night drive, same route, same stress. Street lights flicker on the hood of this beat up Lex. I'm talking to myself like, dog, you next. Either boxed in wood or boxed in that desk. My son sleep in the crib with the cartoon sheets. I'm out here playing tag with the chalk on streets. Judge say career criminal, write me off quick, but they never seen a fridge with nothing but grits. OG on the stoop, say you smart, you curse. You can see the whole trap and you still rehearse. He took a long, slow drag, blow smoke to the sky. Say only 3 real options, cage, rave, or goodbye. I thought about the time bullets shoot through the glass. How my boy bled slow, trying to hold in his laugh. He said if I don't make it done, then I won't make it done. Line to the cul-de-sac, still talking about respect, homie. Whine and dine, you with me? You feel me? I grew up where the street lights flickered and vanished. Mama frying chicken while the homies talk damage. Liquor store sermons, preachers on the porch bench. Little kids learning how to judge a man by a stench. Gun smoke, motor oil, half-cracked fences. Graffiti on the stop sign, tagged out sentence. Uncle on a 3-strike, living in the voicemail. Auntie say she praying, but her eyes on the wholesale. We ain't had therapy, we just had threats. Boy, I brought you in this world, that's the only reset. Pops left a ring of sweat on the couch, then ghosted. Only thing he ever taught me, keep your heart roasted. So I learned from the dice game, asphalt college. Quarter sack scholarship, late night knowledge. Old heads lounging by the Buick with a buzz on. Get your money, little man, keep your buzz strong. They said handle business, never let them see you beg. But they never said a word about the emptiness in your chest. They taught me how to front, how to flex, how to fake it. Never how to put the broken pieces back when you break shit. So I'm stuck between a pistol and a pinky ring. Between saying I'm a king and feeling like a missing thing. Between loving black joy and chasing black pain. Between the slick talk game and his sick ass brain. Whine and dine wisdom. Pour that pain in a glass, let's sip some. Talk rich, but the soul still income missing. Real ones at the table, that's the real tradition. Whine and dine wisdom. Dress these scars in the suit, still victims. Toast up, but the past still twisting. Serve the truth on a plate, then flip it. Whine and dine wisdom. Whine and dine wisdom. Love. In the backyard, smoke curls, ribs on the grill. Cousin fresh out, got a new face, same ill. He bragging about the riots in the day room, stabbings. I'm looking at his daughter chasing bubbles, laughing. I wanna tell him sit down, talk about why you crying, but his voice only changes when he talking about dying. He got war stories, bullet point glory. Whole hood clapping while his liver tell a different story. We celebrate the poison, decorate the trauma, turn a wake into a party, turn a thesis to a comma. We say that's just life. Pour a fist, split a line, then we wonder why we feel like we running out of time. I done slept with my sneakers on, mind on a swivel. Eyes on a peephole, finger on a pistol. Arguing with my girl cause I can't show tears. Rather punch on the wall than reveal my fears. She like every time I need you, you go blank, you go cold. I'm like baby, I was trained to turn a hard into gold. Not the shiny kind, I mean hard, unbendable. Can't hug me too long, I get defendable. I know tenderness in theory, not in practice. I know how to cuss you out before I know how to back it. Say I'm grown but my anger's still 15. Trauma in a tall tee, still sagging in my jeans. Whine and dine wisdom, whine and dine wisdom. Pour that pain in a glass, let's sip some. Talk rich, but the soul still income missing. Real ones at the table, that's the real tradition. Whine and dine wisdom. Dress these scars in a suit, still victims. Toast up, but the past still twisting. Serve that truth on the plate, then flip it. Whine and dine with Sunday dinner, big table, collard greens, praying. Grandma at the head, whole bloodline swaying. Kids running past, dominoes slap hard. Uncle talking numbers, auntie spilling old scars. Somebody bring up that cousin that got smoked. Silence hit the room like a secondhand choke. We sip, then we switch like the subject. Na, 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 na.
truck. It's that Surf Smoke Sessions. Full. Yeah, step out the house, burnt fingertips, still lit. Ash on my hoodie, chrome piece in the gym fit. Mama say I'm hard-headed, never learn shit. But the rent paid, fridge full, that's the real script. Curbside, lil' homies doing shuttle runs. Pack flip, fast cash, call it bubble gum. Chew it till it's flavorless, throw it in the gutter, then we slide in another. Cycle like a motherfucker. I'm from a block where the prayers sound like cuss words. Only time we talk to God is when the gun bursts. Tattooed tears on the kid, ain't even killed yet. He just scared, he gon' be next at the field test. Bullet holes in the stop sign, can't stop shit. Paramedics pull up late, take a long hit of that death in the air when the night come. Helicopter light sweet, make the sky hum. I used to dream about a scholarship, balling out. Coach said you ahead, case you all about. Hustling in them hallways, wrong type of drive. Now I drive past the school with the stash by my side. Seat back, jazz guitar on the station. Contradiction, gangster with a book of revelations. Ashtray full, conscious like a car alarm. Go off every time I grip the metal in my palm like shit, smoke sessions. Clouds in the car, can't see my reflection. Heart full of stress in the trunk full of weapons. Praying I don't crash in these midnight confessions. Yeah, sin smoke sessions, sins in rotation. Pass them, no questions. Death on the line, hit a dial tone flexing. If I make it through the night, that's a blessing. Yeah. Hit the homie phone, where you at? He say same spot. That little market by the laundromat is straight shots. We grew up stealing sodas out that ice box. Now we selling powder by the bottles on the side block. He said, cause I got a daughter, need diaper cash. I can't wrap dreams into a diaper bag. Label never call back, jobs never hit. So I hit the curve first, keep the lights lit. I can't argue with them cause I'm in the same jam. Except I turn my pain to these basslines and hand slaps. Still keep the stash by the gas tank. Cause the landlord smile faker than a damn prank. I remember funerals 3 in 1 summer. White shirts with the faces in the block number. Church fans, hot air. Preachers say repent now, but the others outside buying weed before to sit down. Hypocrites in the pulpit, killers in the pews. Only different thing between us is who made the news. We ain't born evil, we just born in the crossfire. Learn aim before we learn how to cross ties. And you can judge from your porch with your blinds shut. But where I'm from, every handshake might be lined up. So when this guitar cry through the tweeters, it sound like the homies I'm missing through the speakers. And none smoke session, clouds in the car, can't see my reflection. Heart full of stress in the trunk full of weapons. Praying I don't crash in these midnight confessions. Sin smoke session, sins in rotation. Pass them, no questions. Death on the line, hit a dial tone flexing. If I make it through the night, that's a blessing. Yeah, I seen gang signs carved in the school desk. Same letters on the tombstone, who next? Had a homie bang hard, then he found face. Said he put the flag down, trying to find grace. 3 months later, found him by the staircase. Holes in his chest where they carved out the airspace. Mama screaming, he was trying. Stained glass couldn't stop the bullets flying. So tell me what a change of heart really worth, huh? When revenge on their mind and they turf drunk. We get baptized in the gutter, water, fire hydrant. Police laugh while we run, say we like tyrants, but they don't see the hunger in the kid gut. Yeah. West Side waves. Salt on my shoestrings, homie. It's that Oceanfront Cipher. Day one demons in my rear view. Palm trees lean like they eavesdropping. Sand in my socks, blocking my gym shorts, shit popping. County bus scars on my wrist, still itching. Mama in the kitchen praying over pots, I'm in the kitchen pitching. Whole hood on probation, tiny homies with big dreams. Chrome rims, chrome nines, chrome gleam. Blood stains in the storm drain, sky look pretty, hearts look shitty. Tattooed tears dry slow in this beat city. I learned math with a scale in a shoebox. Learned about God from an OG with 2 Glocks. Park bench preacher, Newport smoking his choir. Either join choir or the choir gon' sing for you fire. Dice game on the corner by the taco stand. Lil' cuz on lookout, burner in his Pringle can. Surf crash loud, but the sirens louder. Half the set in cages, half sniffing powder. I ain't glorifying nothing, I'm reporting it raw. That ain't drip food, that's residue on your jaw. Block smell like kush, salt water and death threats. Graffiti over Jesus with a blue rag. Set claims, deep bets. Teacher said pick a college, I picked the color. Pick the click, pick the target, pick the number. Now I'm sitting on the seawall, pistol and some trauma. Wish I listened more to grandma or less to drama. But I'm in a knee-deep crib, then cryptic. Sharks in the ocean, in the alleys, both vicious. Breaking his sounds like the steam from the pots. When my auntie cooking work, telling God she gon' stop. Sea breeze can't erase what the street right. Even sunsets bleed here every deep night. OG Oceanfront Cipher. Circle on the sand by the water, shit tighter. Pass that bottle, pass that lighter. Talk that pain, talk that fire. We got waves crashing right behind us. Demons on the pier trying to parallel. If you're from here, you're a rider. OG Oceanfront Cipher. Fast forward, I got a seat at the table, but it's wobbly. Court dates, child support, ops still follow me. Baby mama crying in the camera, you just like your dad. Trying to break a curse with a hoodie and a ski mask, that's sad. Nephew on TikTok throwing gang signs. 13 think it's all jokes and punchlines. If he knew what I knew, he would log off fast. Seen a head open up like a broken glass. I'm tired of these RIP shirts. Funerals feel like block parties with more church. Quiet hit notes while we tuck heat in the pews. Pastor look away but he see it, he ain't confused. Whole congregation smell like liquor and loud. We don't know therapy, we just run with the crowd. We pour fifths on the curb, that ain't healing, that's habit. Trauma like traffic on the 405, can't pass it. Some homies turn scammers, some turn gangland pastors. Some turn ashes in a jar and address a disaster. I did dirt, I did worse, I did time in my head. Alarm clock sound like bunk roll calling the feds. I still jump when the engine backfire. Still scan exits inside every diner. Still find comfort in that cold chrome grip. But I find more truth in my son's field trip. He on the bus pointing at the shoreline saying, Daddy, that's where you grew up. That's your side. He don't know about the bodies missing under that pier. He just knows seashells and seagulls in the clear. I wanna keep it that way. Keep them soft, keep them sure. But the hood don't respect, keep them pure. So I'm teaching them aim, but I'm also teaching them pray. Teach them chess in the set. Hope we pick a new one.
Funked up frontier, homie. West side. Turn that shit up. I was raised where the chalk lines dry in the summer. Candy paint drip while we slide through the gutter. Mama in the kitchen with the pots on low. On the alley with the rock going broke for the smoke. Hand me down chucks, hold straight through the bottom. Flag in the sock in case some bullshit pop up. House full of cousins on the busted futon. One fan, one check, lil homies with the too long. Curbside sermons from the winos and vets. Every scar on their face like a fucking cassette. Rewind in their eyes when they see new beef. Either ride or you die, ain't shit in between. Street lights flicker, my heart got quicker. First time I seen a homie laid out, liver leaking on the asphalt. Sirens too slow, mama praying on the porch, I was clenching my soul.
This that funked up frontier, where the angels duck, where the devils do deals, say what's up then buzz. Either ride or collide, ain't a thing here just. Got my back to the wall, screaming fuck this. Funked up frontier, where the homies stuck, where the dreams get stripped for a little quick buck. We just twisting through the pain, trying to push our luck on this funked up frontier.
Yeah, gang on the block, got him bled for the turf. gratitude, tears run deep through the dirt. Baby mama in my ear talking, grow the fuck up. While my phone blowing up, bring the pole, roll up. Half these fools wouldn't last one night where I'm from. Talk heavy on the net, turn ghosts when we come. I was sliding in the bucket with a busted dash. Big homie in the back loading up that stash. Hit the corner liquor store, hoodie over the brim. Saw my reflection in the glass, didn't recognize him. I was swallowed by the cold, by the rumors and smoke, by the rumors I told, by the homies I broke. Funerals on Friday, candlelight Sunday, Monday back to hustling like it's just another run day. Circle so small, it's a dot in the map. Say my name with respect, or get dropped where you stand. This that fucked up frontier, where the angels duck, where the devils do deals, say what's up then bust. Either ride or collide, ain't a thing here just. Got my back to the wall, screaming fuck this truck. Up frontier, where the homies stuck, where the dreams get stripped for a little quick buck. We just pushing through the pain, trying to push our luck on this fucked up frontier. Just bang a gavel like you banging on my coffin. Public defender looking bored, drinking coffee. Mama in the back row, crying on the Bible. DA paint me as the motherfucking devil in the cycle. They don't see the nights I starve, just a mask in the metal, just a mugshot glare in the past on the record. I was born in the blast zone, raised by the echo, either dead or in the cage. That's the west side ghetto, but I still want more. Still see that door, still ask go, still feel that war. Now I'm sitting on the porch with a strap and regrets. Burn marks on my fingers from the roaches of stress. Got a son in the back room banging that beat. Got a daughter in my arms knocking out her little teeth. I don't want them see the shit that I seen in the alley. Bullet holes in the stop sign, names on the valley. Homie call from the pen talking keep that lit, but my heart say leave my pride in the ride.
Yeah. Turn that up. West Side Story, homie. This that day one daughter. Look, yeah. Woke up to the bark of the pit and the chopper hum. Siren sing back up, neighbors say the block going dumb. Mama in the kitchen with the light off, praying for me. Ashtray full, sink full, world weighing on me. Got a burner in the shoebox, Bible on the fridge. Uncle in the county, little cousin on the bridge. Talking about he tired, talking like he wanna jump. Same time my homie text, say he got another pump. I'm in the middle of a miracle and massacre. Palm trees, blood leaves, both in the aperture. Skateboard kids roll past on the crack lane. Tag on the wall, spell hope, but it's half spray. Landlord banging on the thin ass dope. Rent late, fridge empty. Roaches on the floor, baby mama blowing up, saying get your shit together. I'm trying to get a grip before we lose another brother to the weather. Street cold as a pimp stare, gas bill hissing like it really wanna get there. Yeah, I lace my chucks like a ritual. Bandana folded like a hymn, kinda spiritual. Homie hit the line, slide through, we gon' plot, mean lick, mean somebody getting got. I'm looking at my son's little shoes by the couch, though I teach him about the sky when I'm living in the doubt, yo. This the part where the preacher say change, but the homie say ride and the pistol got range. I'm stuck between a fist full of crumpled up dreams and a mouth full of smoke blowing holes through the seams. OG Outlook, this that Odyssey. From the block to the box to the prophecy. If I die tonight, let him honor me. But if I live, I'ma flip this economy. OG Outlook, all this poverty. Turn pain into game, that's the policy. I'm trying to write my name out of robbery. For the hood, write my name on the pottery. Yeah. My first body wasn't death, it was innocence. Left it in the alley by the liquor with the witnesses. 4 deep in the bucket, no registration. Hot tongue, cold, still warm, hesitation. We ain't pop off, but we almost did. Came home, couldn't even look my mom's in the ribs. Her eyes like I know what you want, boy. Her voice like God got something strong, boy. But the block call sweet like a side chick. Every corner like a dice game side bet. Big homie on the porch with a short fuse. He don't smile, he don't laugh, he just short
Rearview, say, little man, you either predator or play here. Badge don't save you, they just coming here to rake here. Cage or grave, that's the neighborhood cable. Flip channel, same show, different label. I used to dream by the tour bus stage lights. Now I dream by the lawyer with the case right. Judge looking at my skin like a gang sign. Public defender looking like it ain't time. I'm scribbling my raps on the commissary form. Letter from my son smelling like the baby lotion warm. He say, daddy, when you come into the game, I say soon, little man, but the calendar the same. That guilt hit harder than the steel on keys. That hurt hit deeper than the steel on knees. I seen hard men cry on the collect call. Hang up, wipe the eyes, then they chest tall. We was raised on revenge, not apologies. Now I'm searching for a path through the policies. From the tier to the street, it's a loop though. Every handshake here got a noose note. I'm at the window with a half-formed prayer. Let my son see a world that ain't half or fair. OG.
Yeah. Turn that bass up. All the way up.
Look. Born on the side where the sirens sing, where the chalk line curve like a wet end ring. Mama crying at the table, sweeping powder off the plate. Pops ghost in the hallway screaming, boy be great. Block full of hand-me-down dreams, all ripped seams. Pay phones, burnt spoons, hoes zipping the jeans. I was tagging in the alley, getting chased by the law, while my cousin hit the corner with the work in his drawers. Old heads on the stoop, talking stacked and skate, but they stuck on the stoop, just complain about the state. I was lurking with the homies, cheap gin in the cup, stomach aching like a fiend, had to run that up. We have shit but a plan and a pistol. Whole click, one spark. From a vigil, mama yelling, God save him. Pastor say the same, but the landlord tripping and the gang got aim. Look, bus pass, food stamps in the Folgers can. I was praying at the plug, see a soldier fam. Next day, black Buick with the broken light. Pulled up, windows down, said you want this life. I was staring at my shoes, but my hunger said yes. So I slid around the back, took the pack off his chest. Now it's late night shifts, paranoia, late rent. Blue lights flashing every time that we bent. 21s in the floorboard, burning by the seat. Got my heartbeat drumming with the bass on repeat. Uncle died over dice, wrong look, wrong street. We ain't talk about pain, we just talk about heat. Whole hood on edge, whole mind off track. But the money call loud and they calling me back. Look. Bassline blockbuster, make the whole hood shake. Turn that pain to an anthem, let the concrete quake. From the curb to the casket, we don't get no breaks. So we ride, so we grind till the whole sky shake. Bassline blockbuster, let the trunk talk shit. Every scar, every charge, put my life in this. From the sirens to the silence, when the gun smoke sit. I'ma bang, I'ma bleed, but I won't never quit. Look, I done tossed more shells than a seafood spot. Seen a homie flip sides, watch this heartbeat stop. Over 5 little grams, he was flexing online. Whole set pulled up, left his dreams on the sign. I was sitting on the hood of that old Crown Vic, wiping blood off my shoes like it's normal shit. A lot of nights I was driving with a bottle and a grudge, trying to drown all the faces that the dirt won't budge. Judge hit the gavel, gave my dog 20 flat, cause the DA seen the flag, not the fear in his back. Little sis turned 13, got jumped at the school. Teacher looking at the ceiling like we missing the tools. Man, I'm pissed off, peeled off, metal in my lap. Every thought in my skull say go get that back. But my son needs shoes and his lungs need air. And my mama need meds in a house with a chair. So I'm stuck in the middle, whole heart on tip. Every dollar that I touch got a stain, got guilt. Got an angel on my shoulder saying leave that fast cash. But the devil on the other side counting my stash. Every time I hit the block, it's a funeral script. Little homies playing tough till they chest get ripped. And I'm tired of the ribs on shirts, tired of the candlelight crowds in the dirt. Still I slide with the homies in a slow 2-door metal tuck by the knob, eyes glued to the floor. Cause revenge real sweet till you taste that cell, till you kid turn grown and you stared at a cell in a home.
Yeah. Westwave. It's that cold talk. Where I'm from, you either write the rules or get written off, homie. I came up with a chalk line, shimmer on the hot ground. Little homies tossing signs, ducking when they hear that pop sound. Mama in the kitchen praying hard in that nightgown. Daddy in the wind, left a youngin' with a lockdown heart. So I learned from the block, not a classroom. Older homies showed me stash spots in the back room. Hand me my first sack, told me boy this your last room. If you fumble this, you ain't welcome in the damn room. Ride slow, watch them tennis Chevys when they creep by. Fake love, see it in they pupils when they peep slide. OG said never let them catch you on the weak side. Smile in your face, then they flip when the heat rise. So I tuck game deep like a pistol in the sea springs. Dreams of a chain, gold grill and some street kings. Whole hood hungry, everybody want a feast, king. If you get the play, better guard it with your teeth, king.
Westwave warrior code. Die for respect, for I die for these clothes. Stand on 10 toes, that's the way this shit goes. Love who I love, but I trust my pole. Westwave warrior code. We bleed for the block, but we reach for our goals. Heart made of stone, but it's car full of holes. Can't break the code, can't break the code.
Corner store sermons, 40-ounce profits on a milk crate. Talk about fate, little homie better move straight. But the rent due, so the product gotta move weight. Early grave or a sale, that's a cruel fate. Still I chase better, scribbling rhymes on a bus bench. Smell of piss, gun smoke all in my one trench. Homie hit my line, said he slid, now it's gun drenched. Police slid back, now it's mama on the front fence. Crying at the yellow tape, I can still hear it. That wheel cut deep like a blade through the spirit. Had me staring at the sky, asking God, do you hear it? Thunder in my chest, but the streets yell fearless. Warrior code, keep your jaw tight, never snitch. But the DO waving numbers, trying to turn a friend, bitch. Homies point fingers when they staring at the pitch black. Swear they had your back, now they signing on a quick stack. Left me with a short list, circle like a dime roll. I don't need a crowd, just a heater and a blindfold. If I gotta go, let me look deaf in the eye cold. Rather die honest than to live like my spine sold.
Westwave warrior code. Die for respect, for I die for these clothes. Stand on 10 toes, that's the way this shit goes. Love who I love, but I trust my pole. Westwave warrior code. We bleed for the block, but we reach for our goals. Heart made of stone, but it's car full of holes. Can't break the code, can't break the code.
Code say, never let them see you with your guard low. Even when you broke, stand tall, let your scars glow. Never cross fam, never fold for a car note. Never kiss ass for a seat in a star show. Code say, fuck clout, it's about who you feed, kid. If your people starving while you stunned, you a weak kid. Slide for your folks if they cry and they bleed, kid. But think before you ride, cause revenge plant seeds, kid. Seen a cousin catch one, wrong place, right night. Turn my little bro into a demon, want a knife fight. Pull me to the side, said I'm hunting for the night light. I grabbed him by the hoodie, told him that ain't how we write life. We already buried too many on this one street. If you go spin, they gon' spin till we all sleep. Warrior code ain't about who can draw heat, it's about coming back home.
Westwave warrior code. Westwave warrior code. Westwave warrior code. Westwave warrior code.
Yeah. Turn that up. All the way up. West side. Pacific Posse, homie. We still here. Still breathing. Still bleeding on these beats. Sun dropping through the small, chrome glitter on the lane. Homies posted at the corner, all tatted, numb the pain. Bandana in my left hand, right hand on the wheel. Said I died for this block, I still mean that shit for real. Mama praying in the kitchen, rosary around the wrist. While I'm counting dirty dollars, blowing smoke, clenching fists. Pager buzzing like a heartbeat, numbers talking in the code. Opportunity a coffin every step along this road. Cops creep slow, see the skin, see the car, see the stands. Finger twitching on their holsters like they begging for a chance. Every siren sound like static, every life feel like a threat.
judge never see my struggle, only numbers in the bet. I was raised on county lunches, busted shoes and busted locks. OG schooled me on the curb, turned that chalk into a plot. Told me little homie choose grave dirt or the grind. Either way your hands get dirty, but at least one feed your kind. Now I'm deep in this hustle, chain heavy on my chest, think stories on my arms, every tear, every test. Talk peace in my sleep, talk war when I'm awake. Cause this turf don't love nobody, it just takes and it takes. Still I ride with my brothers, every stripe, every scar. Cause we bled on these alleys just to shine like a star. If they block out the sun, we gon' glow in the dark. Pacific Posse in my veins, in my lungs, in my heart. So poppin' Posse pulse, feel it pounding my veins. From the waves to the walls, every block know the name. Papa died for this coast, and I died for the flame. West side breathing through me, I ain't changing a thing. Pacific Posse pulse, let it rattle the frame. From the alleys to the heights, they remember the game. If I live by this code, then I live with the pain. West side speaking through me, I ain't changing a thing. I ain't seen homies fold when the cups at they skin. Watch them point at every brother just to dodge that pen. I done seen mama scream when that phone call came. Body laying by the liquor store, tag with his name. Funeral suits still smell like cushion cologne. Whole row of black dresses with they face in they phones. Crying on the gram for a like, fake love in the thread. But they ghosted that fool when he still needed bread. I ain't here for the pretty talk, filters and frames. I'm here for the long nights, ducking bullets and claims. Therapists on the TV say I'm living in rage, but this anger just a cage for a kid on that stage. Class clown in detention, making jokes that I hurt. Teacher told me I was trash, said I rot in the dirt. Now that same voice echo when I'm counting my chips. Make me flex a little harder, talk my shit when I spit. But the truth keeps scratching like a needle on wax. Every car that I jack, every house that I crack, left a fracture in my soul, put a stain on my name. Hard to wash it all off when the world of the game. So I bang for my side, but I'm fighting myself. Trying to stack for my son, trying to stack for my health. Still the homies hit my line, say it's time for a ride. And that old me wake up like, bitch, I'm outside. Pacific Posse Pulse. Pacific Posse Pulse. Look, I got partners in the ground, partners stuck in a cell, partners buried in addictions, partners living in hell. I got cousins